Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Yeah, there's a choir. Hello, hello. Like the song, me too. That's why I chose it for the opening. I went out and bought it. I bought the streaming license and everything. Just for the stream. Just for the stream. How expensive was it? $15. It was, I bought the entire album, but then I only just chose this song. Go over here. Wait. This is just a black screen. That's the wrong one. Welcome to an Ark stream, guys. Welcome to an Ark stream. Welcome to a Stardew Valley stream. Welcome to a Tuesday stream. It's Twink Tuesdays or whatever we call it. Forgot. It's been like 2 weeks. What did I say? Doesn't matter. Does buying the rights to the BGM have an expiration or something? No, not this one. Not this one. It's just so that they won't come after me if they find that I'm using their music. And plus, this song is not available on any streaming services. Which means that normally for like if you don't buy the album, then you can't even listen to it. The void calls. There's previews. There's previews on streaming services, but you don't get the whole song. An energetic version of the Halo theme. I actually don't know what the Halo theme sounds like. Not first today, Vess. That's getting first. I'm dying a little bit today. I don't know why. I think it's my allergies, my asthma. I was coughing all night, so my throat is a little bit sore this morning. But it should be okay. I should be fine. I think I stopped coughing after a while, but like now it's just because I was coughing. It's painful. Hello, Yor. Welcome in. Hello, Kavuna. Spooky game time. Is it? Isn't it Stardew Valley? Isn't today Stardew Valley? Spooky? Spooky question mark. I mean, I guess the background music kind of makes it spooky. Is that where you're getting the correlation from? Have some soup later, maybe some honey. I think I will, yeah. I do have coffee right now. Not the teeth holes getting infected or anything. I don't think so. No? There's no pain or anything. Doesn't taste funny. I've been cleaning them out with syringes and salt water, so I think I'm doing okay. I'm very paranoid about it. So I'm very, very careful. What happens if you mix tea and coffee? There's actually a drink out there that's a tea and coffee fusion. I think it's people in Hong Kong who do it. So let's see. Tea and coffee. I'm pretty sure there's something like that. Yeah, it's a drink in Hong Kong called yin yang. So to make it, you just need half strong black tea and half coffee, and you always mix it with milk and sugar. And I love how the comment that comes after is, I cannot stand it. Most of the time, this is exactly what happens, but it seems it can't be done right. Wait, hold on. It's fairly popular. Okay, here we go. Also, apparently they sell that in Japan. I'm not sure. Strong brewed chai tea shot of espresso and hot milk is also a thing. Chai tea? It calls it chai tea. Maximum caffeine. Maybe I will try that one time. I'll just try making it. Because I see it out there. I think I've tried it once, but I didn't like it. I'm like, just, my brain got confused. I was like, is this tea or is it coffee? And it can't decide. Like, I can't decide. My taste buds were like, this is strange. So, like, what if I were to make it myself and then make it so that it's applicable to my own palate? The way that I like it? I'm just gonna have to do some trial and error. We're gonna have to see how it goes. What if we just have a hand cam one day once I move out at the end of the year? It's gonna be tea and coffee taste testing, tea and coffee mixing, coffee, I don't know, some coffee recipes and stuff. That'd be pretty neat. It'll be like cocktail mixing but with caffeine. Like green teas and chamomile teas and all sorts of different teas mixed with like coffee and stuff, or like coffee and milk. Try 6 cups of coffee. It's amazing. It's like a world of cocaine users plus laxatives. That's what I used to do. That's what I did 2 months ago. Every day was like 4 to 6 cups of coffee. I can't live my life without black coffee. That's just how it was. And I was like, if I don't drink coffee, I will just crash. So even at 10 p.m., I was like chugging my coffee. It was really bad. I had a really bad addiction. I normally drink 5. Yeah, I had to stop because the moment I took a break from it, for example, I had like I had some issues with my wisdom teeth before, so I thought they were cavities, and I'm not gonna subject my teeth to acid because coffee itself is very acidic. So I took a 2-day break from coffee and I had the worst headaches of my life. I had a really bad coffee withdrawal. So now I just stick to the 1 cup. And it's 1 cup or it's over. Maybe perhaps 2 cups. Maybe in the afternoon I'll have another cup, but like no more than 2 now. No more. Whenever I try to stop, I have a strange urge to make one. It's also a thing where sometimes you're working or you're like doing something. It's like I need some other stimulation from something else outside of just work. You're like, I want to sip on something, but it's like water's boring. What else do you sip on? Coffee. All right? It can't be just me thinking that because I'm always like, I want to sip on something while I'm working. But like at the same time, I didn't want anything sugary. I didn't want anything with sugar. So I just be like, all right, here's a cup of black coffee. Or nowadays I have a cup of Earl Grey tea right next to me as well. So it's actually 2 cups of coffee and 1 cup of Earl Grey tea. Coffee makes me sleep soundly somehow. Yeah, it's like an ADHD thing apparently. Hello, Lazarus. Hello, welcome in. Hi, James. Former senpai. Glad my body gets tired of caffeine. Oh, I love to be you. I would love to be you. I switched mostly from coffee to just loading up carbs at the start of the day. I didn't even have breakfast yet, guys. You're just rubbing it in now. It's like, yeah, I've got my 6 cups of coffee. I got my carbs for breakfast. I don't have any of this right now. I don't have any of it. Where's mine? Iced water? Oh, ooh, I can't do ice drinks anymore. I'm old. I think it comes with age, where the older you get, the more ice just pains you. It's painful. For some reason, every time I drink ice water or something cold, my body just doesn't like it. And it's also, it could be because I'm always cold as well, so it just makes me colder. I live in Canada, so it's like 13 degrees right now. It's hella cold right now still. I want it to be 20 degrees, but it's not. So I'm consistently cold, and which is why I avoid ice drinks. I just can't do it. You can relate? Yeah, it's just, for me, it's just hot liquids. I always need hot liquids. Lukewarm's okay as well, but I prefer it to be hot. Can't live with ice water can't live without ice water. You know what? That's fair. I know that it gets really hot in Asia as well, and a majority of our chatters here are on the other side of the world from me. And if it's hot out and you feel hot, it makes sense to drink ice water, or it makes sense to drink a cold drink. But if you live in a cold climate area, then it makes more sense to drink something warm. Southeast Asian heat means I always need something cold as space. There we go. Yeah, there we go. I can't survive the Florida heat without my ice water. There we go as well. Yeah, like I just imagine myself in like Los Angeles, or like not Los Angeles, but like I mean I guess in like Vegas or something when it's just desert. Because I've been there before. I've been to Vegas when it was like 50 degrees. There was a Final Fantasy XIV fan fest that happened 2 years ago for Dawn Trail. I went there. It was sweltering hot. It was 50 degrees. That's as hot as my tea. And I remember dying every day. Dying. It was 40 degrees Celsius yesterday. Oh, good luck. That's too hot for me. I think a good temperature is between 20 degrees and 30 degrees. Around there. Anything higher, I die. Anything lower, it's too cold. 20 to 30 is a good in between. I live in a hot climate and I still drink coffee. It's like I'm mitigating the heat or something. You know what really helps? Wearing a white shirt, wearing a long sleeve white shirt, it helps combat the heat. That's what I've noticed. I remember I was at a beach one time. It was really hot. I went to the beach with my friends and I didn't feel like wearing a bikini or anything. And I was like, I don't like water because I'm a little bit of a germaphobe. So I was just on the beach with my long ass white shirt, and everyone came up to me and they're like, "Hey Ark, aren't you?" I was wearing a sweater, by the way. "Hey Ark, aren't you hot? Aren't you sweating?" And I was like, "Wait, hold on. I feel perfectly fine." I actually felt perfectly fine. It was kind of hot, but it wasn't like, you know, I wasn't dying hot. But it seems like everybody was like everyone was like dying hot. Everyone was feeling like they were melting. And then I realized it was because I was wearing a white sweater. Yeah, it reflects infrared, whatever black absorbs heating up. That's what it is. Yeah. Hi Jivus, welcome in. 48 degrees Celsius. No, I know. I can't stand it. Hello Sentients. We'll be lurking today, sadly. Why is that a sad thing? You mean, I will be lurking today happily. Lurk happily, man. Don't cry. Just imagine you. I can't chat today. I can't chat. That's fine. Because I want to be here. Well, thank you. Have a good lurk. Enjoy whatever you're doing. And no shame in a good lurk. Exactly. Don't say you're fine with under 30 without mentioning humidity as 28 degree with 90% humidity is how I actually really like humidity. I might be the only person who enjoys humidity. Everyone I've talked to was like, I hate humidity. I hate it. But for me, it feels like I'm being wrapped with a warm blanket. I like humidity. I think I prefer humidity over dry heat. I think dry heat just feels like you're being attacked. You're being punched in the face by the sun. I hate it. And it's just that one part of your body. It's like your arm. One side of your body is burning up and the other side is not. Whichever side that's not in the sun is not being burned, the other side is. I hate that feeling. I need everything to be equal. I need it to be symmetrical. I need everything to be the same. It needs to be congruent. So with humidity, what it does is that like it balances everything out. Like I feel hot, yes, but my entire body is the same temperature. And it's not just my arm or my leg or my back or my face or whatever it is. Please take all the humidity away from here. You can gladly have it. I will eat it. I'm gonna eat your humidity. Give it to me. Grass greener on the other side situation. No, I lived in Asia for a good portion of my life. For a very good portion of my life. And now that I'm in Canada, like it's still, I mean, I wouldn't say it's like completely dry heat here, But in comparison, I still prefer the humidity. I've never heard of this. Yeah, it could be just like a sensory thing for me too, because I just feel awfully uncomfortable when it's just like I just have sun beaming against one side of a part of my arm or like half of my face. And then I find that I have to like move 180 degrees so that it catches the other side of my face, and it makes me awfully uncomfortable. I just don't know what it is. Why don't we get rid of the humidity with a comically large ice cube to condense the water vapor? If only we could do that. Have you ever lived near the coast before? Yeah, I have. So the place I lived in Asia, like the place I lived the longest in Asia was Shanghai, which is right by the waters. It was right by the waters. And I recall there's like a lot of like water issues. I don't even know if the coast has anything to do with typhoons, but we would get typhoons all the time. Hello, Tony Stark, that's me. I'm Iron Man. Does he have like an opening phrase that he uses, like an introductory phrase whenever he appears? He's not just I'm Iron Man, because like Batman has one. Hello, Dark King. Why don't we just spread dry ice over the city with a crop duster? You guys have such amazing ideas. We just can't execute them. They're a little bit too hard. Someone's gonna have to build one. Yes, this could be a business idea. You could be an entrepreneur right now. You could build your crop duster. And then pitch it to the city. Be like, hey, here you go. I think this would be a wonderful idea. Maybe the cost, make it so that the cost isn't too much. Yeah, you could be a billionaire. The beach is nice, very windy. I don't like the beach. I do like the wind, but when it gets too windy, it messes up my hair. And that annoys me too. I'm like, if something is not where it's supposed to be, like if my hair doesn't look the way it's supposed to look, I get mad. Praise the world, that's an ice age. Health-wise, that would be a bad idea. Gotta rethink it somehow. We gotta make it so that it's only pros and no cons. I hate sand and water. I hate the creatures. I don't want them anywhere near me. The beach worms, no thank you. The beach eels, no thank you. The rockfish, no thank you. Anything toxic, poisonous in the water, no thank you. People's spit and germs and body fluids, whatever, no thank you. Gross as hell. I ain't touching any of that shit. Sand, whatever. If it's like clean sand, oh sure. If it gets in every nook and every nook of my body, sure, whatever. I'm just a little bit of a germaphobe. I refuse swimming pools too. I can swim. I took swimming classes. I took like swimming classes up until like, you know, the swimming guard, whatever they're called. The safety guard classes, so I can do CPR. But no, I still refuse it. It's like if someone's drowning in the water, I'm gonna be like, someone else go get them. And not my responsibility, not my problem. Okay, maybe if I'm the only one around, sure, but like if there's someone else, I'm like, yeah, I'm not going near the water. People pissing in the sea is disgusting. Like fish poop in the sea all the time. You're swimming in fish poop. Have you thought about that? What about the plankton? There's like tiny micro organisms in the water. They're just swimming around, or they have like little legs and eyes and stuff, and they're just probably getting in your body as well. It is disgusting, nasty. And like fish eggs or like bug eggs or whatever it is. No thank you. Someone's drowning, you ain't a good swimmer. Y'all both gonna drown? Good thing I'm a good swimmer. Good thing I'm really good at swimming. I can do the butterfly. I can do, you know, the regular, what are they called? Like the overarm. I can do the froggy style. I can do everything. I'm really good with water. But it's just that I don't like it anymore. I think after learning all these facts as I grew older, I'm like plankton, microorganisms, pee and poo. Oh no. Ark, is the area breathed with microbes too? Okay, microbes is different from plankton and actual bugs. If they're small enough, I'd be like, okay, or fine, I can't avoid that. But if they're still visible to the naked eye, if you bring it close to you, then no. What is froggy style? It's like, you know, when you're, well, imagine a frog. Imagine a frog and it's swimming. That is what I call froggy style. There's probably a different word or a different title, different name for it. Is it called the breaststroke? Isn't the breaststroke the overhead? Okay, you know what? I have no idea. I don't remember anymore. It's been years. It's been years since I touched the water or be like anything swimming related. Fun facts, there's bugs living on your face. Yeah, I heard that there's these like mites and stuff all over your face sometimes. I mean, not sometimes, they're always there. They're like in your eyelashes. Microorganism. Bugs. There are mites though. You do have eyelash mites. And you do have mites on your face. Yeah, the eyelash ones are bugs. Thank you for the stretch and hydrate. But like I can't see them, so I'm like, whatever. That's okay. Just pretend they don't exist. But the moment I can see it, it's over. I'm gonna shove my face into acid and kill it. How to unlearn something quickly? You can't, sorry. Because I know this, you guys have to know this too. You drink some of my coffee. Damn it. Damn it, we're littered with bugs. Damn it, there's bugs on our skin all the time. Yeah, lobotomized. Something eating numerous spiders in your sleep during the year. I heard that was a myth. I heard that was an actual myth. Hold on. Do we actually eat spiders in our sleep? Okay, this is from Britannica. Do we really swallow spiders in our sleep? Experts acknowledge that it's possible that a spider could find its way into your mouth while you're sleeping, but the chances are so slim as to be negligible. It's definitely a myth. It's a myth. There's no evidence of it, no specimens, no eyewitness accounts, nothing. I mean, if you open your mouth when you sleep, sure. But I doubt a spider would want to crawl into your mouth to begin. It's a myth created by Lisa Burgett-Holst. PC Professional Magazine. In reality, you're more likely to eat a lot more. No. Or the urban legends. Have you heard of the story of this man who swallowed 8 spiders at night? They love dark, moist places, but not when it starts. I'm pretty sure a spider would know when something is alive. I think we'd try to avoid it. Hello, Bebo. I was actually thinking of taking some swimming lessons thanks to this convo. I was reconsidering it. Thanks for all the face bug talk. My whole face and head is itchy while I'm driving. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. I mean, it's good to learn swimming. I think it's really good to learn. But I would say go to like an adult swimming, like go to a place where it's not a public pool, because I just don't trust public pools. I don't trust them. Go to a place where you require membership, like go to a gym or something. Then the gym just so happens to have a swimming pool there, like a membership gated area where people aren't going to be bringing their kids. Today's Tummy Tuesday. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. Where's the tummy? Are you showing tummy today? Show tummy. They still do the thing where the water turns blue. What? What? It's a thing? I don't know. Isn't water kind of already blue? Yeah, there's fungi. Yeah, you can get fungi overgrowth on your skin, and it causes like skin issues. That's athlete's foot and whatever. There's also, if you have too much fungi on your skin, you can get acne breakouts. There's also like it can also discolor your skin. I will never touch water that is taller than me because I would drown. The human body floats naturally. If you don't move, you will naturally float upwards. It's actually very hard to go down. It's very hard to go to the bottom of the sea floor or the water or the pool unless you tie rocks to your ankles and they drag you down. But there's like, I remember there's a specific way of going all the way down, but you have to move in a certain way for yourself to actually drown. You don't actually go down. I almost drowned in a 5-meter pool. If you start struggling, if you start like moving your arms around and stuff like that, yeah, you will not float. You have to like stay still. You have to stay still, spread your arms and legs out, and you will just naturally float up. Whoa, is yap a new type of root vegetable or something? Oh shit, right. Oh. Yeah, you're right. We're playing Stardew today. What the heck? I'm gonna launch the game. Ni hao arc. Nico, I thank you, Wations. Hello, welcome in. Remember practicing how to sit at the bottom of the pool. It was fun sometimes. Yeah, you had to like move your arms around, right? Like you gotta become like the seaweed. You gotta become seaweed and then you would stay down. Otherwise, like it's hard. You float in salt water. I think not in sweet water. Is there sweet water? Is sweet water a thing? I like that. Is it something about how spreading out makes you less dense? I think it's about surface area. I think it's about surface area. So you just turn yourself into a float. Like a silicone float, like one of those floats that you grab onto. And the bigger it is, the easier it is to go up. The wider it is, the easier it is to go up. Buoyancy. Yeah, buoyancy. There we go, buoyancy. Hi, Jess. Welcome in. Just launching the game right now. Taking a while because we got some mods. We got 200 mods here. Swim on water that is an abandoned building. The best water to swim in. No, it is not. The amount of bacteria in the water can go a little crazy. I don't know if you want to swim in that because it's probably touching rust and it's probably touching, I don't know, some pee poo poo water, stinky water. Gated pool like adults or paid members will not do anything. Movies have me believing everyone just pees in pools. I mean, they do. they probably do. I'm pretty sure every kid out there, no, not every kid, because I did it, but like some kids, you go on Reddit and you'd be like, oh, you would find a random post and be like, oh, when I was a kid, I thought it was normal to pee in pools. You will find something like that, and I'm pretty sure like 1 in 5 kids have peed in pools. This is why I avoid them. I just don't know. Who thinks that's normal? A kid, a child, a literal child who doesn't know any better. Like, of course, as adults, you're gonna be like, why the frick would you pee in a pool? The kids don't know any better. You're gonna be like, I really need to pay, but like, there's nobody around. They probably can't see anything. Not me. I never went into a pool because I'm a germaphobe. Hope, get me to. I hated it. I hated it. I thought it was gonna be like other streams I joined where they just finished playing, about to end. No, I'm here. We just started. Made it just in time. We didn't even start yet, actually. We're just in the middle of launching the game. Have you gotten pink eye because of swimming pool arc? I don't think you can, because good thing about pools is that there's a lot of what is it called? What's the thing when they clean the pools? What's that one chemical that they use? Starts with this. You would find it in tap water too. Chlorine, there we go. Yeah, the chlorine would just kill all the bacteria. It also makes your eye stings. The pool juice. So no, I don't think you're able to get pink eye from, unless they don't clean it properly. What kind of Asian are you? I'm very Chinese. I'm in a very Chinese point of my life. I've been like that for like the last 5,000 years. Smells hella sus too. What, pee? Pee smells, yeah. You mean chlorine? Oh yeah, chlorine smells. Oh, excuse me. I have heard burns you feel is because of pee and not chlorine. Ew. Okay. Ugh. Okay. Really? I'm pretty sure Mogi, I'm pretty sure if I poured chlorine into your eyes, it would sting like hell. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's the chlorine. Water, ma'am. Okay, thank you. Redeem destruction hydrate. We're not gonna drink water. How about no? How about no? I'm gonna make you use your points. But is it? He might sting too, to be fair. Yeah, you don't know what it is. Is it chlorine or is it pee? Or is it poop water? Which one is it? What kind of mods does Ark have for Stardew Valley? Let's see here. Well, the game is loaded. Game's loaded now, which means that I can pull it up. Oop. Onto this screen. Let me move myself to the side for... Wait, hold on, actually. Let me just grab Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley. Running to... Come on. And grab this. And I will grab. Put this over here. I think this has... Alright. Where am I now? I'm just gonna move to the side. Alright. Welcome to Stardew Valley, where we farm the fields and hoe the plants, or whatever they call it. I lost you guys. Water now? Oh, thank you for the stretch and the hydrate. There, yeah, water now. Do the bunny stickers work on this? Here. Oh, I'll give you a bunny sticker. I'm gonna... Bunny? Wait, the bunny? I don't know where it went. Oh, here it is. Oh, the big. Oh, the massive. I'll just keep this on. I'm gonna turn off those redeems. I don't think those ones work on this hair. Here we go. Boom. Done. I don't think this is sticking to No, okay. Okay, guys. This works. I got an ad. No! On YouTube? Of all places? Ark is hoeing around in fields. You make me sound like a whore. That's not what I do. Love farming. We love farming here. So I'm gonna start this game right now. Alright. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I will be right back. Give me like 1 second, okay? There's people over. I should probably say hi. They're visiting. Looking for save games. You know what? I'm gonna load this thing right here so that you can observe and appreciate my farm before I say goodbye for like 2 seconds. There's something to look at. I want you guys to analyze my farm and then write me an essay. Once I get back, I'm gonna read everybody's thesis. Take your time. Give you guys homework. Doing before breakfast while there's people over. What are you doing, Ark? Unplanned. Didn't expect them to come this early. I thought they would come like later during the day. I was like, I don't want to cancel stream. I already scheduled this. Have a good lurk, Drew. You're an archaeologist. Yeah, there's like a lot of people over for breakfast. They came from the States too. So I feel bad. I feel really bad. Okay. I will be right back. Are you attempting to reach out to the other side? This is like talking to aliens, isn't it? How is it like in space? Let's try to communicate with the extraterrestrials. Okay, hold on. How do I bring myself back? Oh no, the VTuber's gone forever. Fork. The lorp. I don't think they understand there's a little bar at the bottom to see the messages. Someone respond to John VTuber. It's like walking into a room, everyone's just sitting there, and you try to speak, and nobody even like looks at you. Like, oh, I'm sorry, it's awkward. Why Ark have fly wings? What does that mean? Like my wings they look like flies? Alright. Where are we? Here we are. It's a Friday in Stardew Valley. Friday the 26th of summer. We got 14,000 gold. We can do something with this. We can... Hold on. Right now, Robin is building our slime hutch. But once she's done with this, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna start upgrading things. We're gonna upgrade this barn here. Because it can still go higher. It can still get bigger. We can still make it so that... Oh, they don't have food. I apologize. Here's some food for you. 2 piles of hay. That's all you need. And it also means that there's only 4 days left of summer, so I have to make it so that I don't waste any more time. That's all I've done for the past 26 days is waste time. Have I done anything this summer? No, I haven't. Because I get so easily distracted. Like, what do I even do? What have I done in this game? Nothing. Literally nothing. Is there a rush? No, but I like being productive. I like doing stuff. I like making progress. I like it when things are moving in a positive direction, when I see improvements. Even though I feel like this would apply to life too, right? If you are in a comfy spot, in a comfy position, you don't really want to leave. But then at the same time, that's boring. When everything is static and standstill, it's boring. Which is why I think we need to progress as creatures of this earth. I was gonna say humans, and I go, wait, hold on, I'm not human. So not humans, but creatures of this earth. We need to experience change. We need to be a little bit ambitious. We need goals in our lives, so that our lives aren't boring. The Florper. I hate that name. I thought. Welcome in. Does this game take seasons into account for the crop? It does, yeah. So look at this. I want to show you. A little bit of this is learning. Hold on. This isn't gonna work. I'm gonna have to go here instead. This here, summer seeds, so they will only grow in the summer. For example, I have pumpkin seeds here. And if I were to read the description, plant these in the fall, takes 13 days to mature. So once fall ends, the crop will die. It will turn into a dead plant. Nice ears. Thank you. Melo's a god. Hello. I mean, you've been here before. You've seen my ears. This strange compliment, but I'll take it. Thank you very much. Will Yummy Bugs. Hello. Hi. Hi. Welcome in. I love Yummy Bugs protein. I actually haven't tried Yummy Bugs before. Silkworms. Has anybody tried silkworms or fried? What are they called? Grasshoppers? Yeah, deep fried grasshopper. I know it's a popular thing in certain countries. 4 ear. Imagine one day I show up and I have 6. Wait, where are the 4 ears coming from? Oh, those ones. Wait, hold on. I didn't realize that I had these on. Wait, would you guys prefer these ones? Because I know these ones are bunny ears, but they don't really feel like bunny ear. I do have these ones. Instead, I have the cat ears. Now I have 4 ears as well. What if I put all of them on? Fried cicada, have you tried that? Is it good? Crickets. That's what it is. Not grasshoppers, they're crickets. Fried cricket. Never ate worms or grasshoppers. You know what? My mother lied to me one time. She was making soup. And there was this one ingredient in this soup that it's a type of mushroom. It's a type of fungi. But here's the catch. It's not just fungi. It's a parasitic fungi that lives in the brain, in the body of a bug. That's the entire ingredient. So like they harvest this worm when it's infested with this fungus. and they use that in soup. Yeah, this it's like not really a zombie ant fungi, but it's like a worm. It's a worm with a mushroom in it. And I always wondered why it looked kind of like a worm. And my mother would always say, it's no, Ark, it's not a worm, it's fungus. You're eating mushroom. And I believed her for years until I actually searched it up, and it was like, no, it's a literal worm. It's a literal worm with a mushroom in it. And I go, I've been lied to my entire life. This is disgusting. And she makes it quite often. It makes it quite often. It's not just a one time, you know, experience for me with the soup. It's like I have this a lot. It's sold to old people. Yeah, it is. You would find it in like herbal stores. Very common, a very common of an ingredient. How do I? Because I'm gonna move the slime hutch back there later on. I just don't know where to put this. Where do I put this? You got a Wuthering Waves ad? Is anybody playing it? No, I was thinking of going back to playing Wuthering Waves when lost my train of thought. What is that? What is this? Oh, it's making seeds. No, I don't want that. No. We gotta put this away somewhere. You know what? I'm gonna put it here for now. What was going on before is that all of this is my flower chest, and all those sunflowers were going into this machine, and it's turning that flower into seeds. But that's not what I want. I want to keep them as flowers. I don't want to destroy them. I'm right here, you idiot. I'm not talking about you thought. I'm talking about my actual thoughts in my head. Change your name now. Confusing yourself and confusing me. Cyberpunk collab. Yeah, because of the Cyberpunk collab. That's why I want to go back to Wuthering Waves. I actually haven't watched Cyberpunk. I always meant to watch. I've been meaning to watch Cyberpunk because I know it's good. But never got the chance to do it yet. And I love the character designs, which is why I thought about playing Wuthering Waves. I want to grab the characters. I think it's pretty cool. I think it's a really cool collab. I think more people should collab with Cyberpunk. Now that Dave is not playable, yeah, he's not popular enough as a character. Everybody just likes the girls. Makes sense though. Everybody just likes the girls. Starting Kino no Tabi, do it. What's stopping you? Your job. Love the fight in Bua. It's the best combat in every fight. I agree with you. 100% agree with you. I played a lot of gacha games, and there hasn't been one that has as satisfying as a combat system as Wuthering Waves. Some people may argue that Zenless Zone Zero also has a very satisfying action combat experience, but I don't feel the same with Zenless Zone Zero in comparison to Wuthering Waves. There's just something about Wuthering Waves where I'm like, it feels really good. I'm trying to pinpoint exactly what it is. Not trying to convince you guys to play because I dropped it a long time ago, but it's very smooth. I think that's what it is. It's very smooth, and when switching the characters, it leaves a after image of the previously used character, so you still see the other character on the screen as well. There's just something about it. And the animations are really nice. Bua is first, then the Zone Zero is third. What is the second? Yeah, what's the second one? Please say a second. As a Zenless fan, I gotta stop watching your streams. I mean, Zenless is still good. I love Zenless. but I can't say it's the best one. I'm going back to Zenless once Billy Alter drops. I'm reinstalling it. He's my favorite character. It's now 100 gigabytes. Get yourself an SSD. That's what I did. I'm like, I looked at the prices of SSD and it wasn't too expensive. Like in comparison to a lot of computer parts, RAM. But in comparison to a lot of computer parts, SSDs are probably one of the cheaper parts. So I just ended up getting another like 1 tera SSD, and now all of my games are on there. Every single one of my games are on there now. Isn't Billy 2.0 out? Is he? No, I don't think so. Dropped him, like they drip fed us with the marketing and stuff, but he's already out? Alright, Billy? I don't see anybody talking about him on my social media. I feel like once he's out, people would go crazy, but like I didn't see anything. It was only during the time when they drip fed Starlight Billy was when I saw the most of him. But then now that he's finally out, is he out? I didn't see anything. So I'm still here. I'm sitting here waiting. I'm just waiting. There's a lot more lore in Zen Zone Zero. Hold on. Let me shove these in. Wait. I need this. I need this for the community center. Now we're making a small trip right now. May 27th, apparently. Okay, so he's not out yet. That's fine. I still have a bit of time. Punishing Grey Raven for me is the second best combat. Really? I heard that everybody loved it, and I heard that it was better than Wuthering Wave. Now that you mention it, I forgot that that Punishing Grey Raven was a thing. I remember when Wuthering Waves dropped, everyone was complaining about all of the Punishing Grey Raven players were complaining that Wuthering Waves simplified the Punishing Grey Raven combat, and Punishing Grey Raven was better than Wuthering Waves. But I've never played the game myself, so I don't know. What Zen Zone Zero character would you trust to babysit your child? Probably anyone from the Victorian butler maid. I forgot the name of it. Probably anyone from there. We did it! Bundle complete! Okay. I already have one of these. I don't need another one. Orange, honey, truffle oil, and cloth. Let's try this. How do I make honey in this game? You would choose Julian? Really? I don't know her character very much. She's the police officer, right? Devil May Cry series as a mobile gacha game is basically Punishing Raven. Is a lore good? I know that I heard that Punishing Grey Raven has better story, has better writing than Wuthering Waves. The reason why I dropped Wuthering Waves is not because I thought the action combat sucked. It's because I play games for the story. I play gacha games for story. If I wanted gameplay, like I need something comfy, so I play Stardew Valley. Like I need to decorate stuff, but it's mostly just for the writing, the lore, the story presentation, and Wuthering Waves story just did not do it for me. I tried so hard. I got all the way up to Redicita and I was like, I can't do it, guys. And people were like, yeah, Redicita's peak, and I was like, it was good, but it wasn't like, it still felt like I could have read a better story out there. That's just how it is. Played an app called W Sub AI as a character AI. Ew. No thanks. Oh, thank you. Jumping is fair. You can't jump. It pains me. That's why I have a jumping mod in Stardew Valley. Me too. Me too. Like, look at this. What if you picked up a story game that's not gacha? That works. I love story games. The gacha, I don't care for gacha. I remember when Enfield came out, everyone was complaining about gacha rates, and I was like, this is not my territory. I don't care if I get the characters or if I don't get the characters. All I'm here for is the story. And then Enfield didn't deliver. It didn't deliver the story aspect, so I was like, I have to drop this. I have to drop it, even though I love Arknights. But it's never really about gaching the characters for me. I love gambling. I know, that's why most people play gachas. And jump in Stardew? Yeah, so this mod I have is called, I think it's just called the jump mod. It's probably another name for it, honestly. I don't think it's actually called the jump mod. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure it isn't. On fur wax. Wait, hold on. I'm going back to the community center. Okay. How are you doing, Ark? You slept well? No, I didn't. I didn't. Because last night I got an email. I apparently missed another deadline because they messaged me. They're like, oh yeah, by the way, Ark, we expected this thing to arrive on May 1st, and I was like, May 12th. I was like, shit. So I was drawing all night. I have to mail it in. I'm so busy. Oh, we're gonna go with this stuff. I'm Sonic. Have you tried gambling in Stardew Valley? Yeah, I have. It's the geode breaking. That's what it is. Break open the geodes, and essentially that's gambling. You never know what gemstone you're gonna get out of it. Where does this go, guys? Where does the fur wax go? Oh, here it is. Oh, there we go. Are those cat ears? Yeah, I have 4 ears today. Alright, time to head back. The desert? Gambling at the desert? I haven't been to the desert very much. Whenever I go to the desert, I just go straight into the Skull Cavern. I play Jackpot Crash Course. Oh, that sounds like a gambling thing. That's not what I do. I don't gamble, guys. I find no joy in gambling. New crafting recipe. Boy, the garden bed. Oh, it's purple. Purple. John VTuber. You could be the John VTuber, but that's Bryn Penrose is literally John VTuber. You're gonna have to change your name to something. Pretty fun. Don't expect too much for streaming, but it's fun. If you like talking, like just hanging out with people. Bryn Penrose mentioned. Yeah, that's him. Apple tree wasn't able to grow last night. No! What? Are those song lyrics? 雪花飘飘，北风萧萧. What is that? That sounds like that song that my parents would listen to. You know that song? It's by that old guy. Is it that one? Is it that one? Okay, bumped into Robin this morning. She told me you got a new slime hut. I was in the slime breeding at your age. It's a great hobby, but dangerous. How do you think he lost his eye? Just kidding. He's not kidding. Here, I got something for you. I got a green slime egg. It's a slime egg. You can place that inside a slime incubator to hatch it. Now take a good hard look at that egg next time you're out slime hunting. Keep your eyes peeled for more eggs. They're rare, but slimes do drop them from time to time. Collect eggs from different slimes to add some variety to your herd. How much modded is this? 207 mods. It's very, very modded. You can argue that, this isn't the way you're supposed to play Stardew Valley, but you know what? I've played enough vanilla Stardew Valley for me to be like, okay, I gotta add some variety. Need some changes. I need to make it so that things look a little different. Alright, we're gonna move this fruit shop back. It's an 80s song. The Yi Jian Mei 80s song. Yeah, okay, yeah. I've definitely, I know, I think I've heard it like all over Chinese TV at one point. Isn't that guy like the person who sings it like really famous too? Crystalline Void, hello, hi, welcome in. Welcome to a Stardew Valley super modded stream. We're on the last days of the summer. Alright, we need a plan for the day. So the previous day, Friday 26th of summer, I said I had a lot of money that I could spend. I also said, what did I say? I said that I could upgrade something. I also need to move my slime hutch back. Let me just head in here. How is your PC still alive with that many mods? This is all pixel. You know what's funny too? If I tell you guys this, you guys might kill me. But at the same time, I do find it hilarious. Yeah, I don't think my PC's bad. But like, I use an Alienware and people are like, how are you running games with Alienware? It's just... I just can't. I've had this computer for how many years now? Like 6 years? This is a 6-year-old Alienware. It still looks good. Everything still looks good. I did have issues earlier, but it's because I ran out of RAM. And then once I added in an extra stick of RAM, it was all fine and dandy. It's a trade secret. Well, I just told you the secret, so no, it's no longer a trade secret. Put these in here. These are my flowers. And then we have like unmilled rice for some reason. Okay. Boom. Put this in too, sure. Why not? I need to give these flowers as gifts for people. I think people would enjoy flowers. You know what? I'll keep those in my inventory. This is terrible inventory management, by the way. Don't learn from me. Alienware is like the Nokia of 3310 and PC. Actually, you know what? That's a really good way to put it. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. My internet sucks. Stream keeps freezing. Oh. I'm sorry. I don't know how to fix that for you. Apologize. I empathize with that because that happens to me as well sometimes. And then like it keeps buffering, and then I don't realize that this cat needs to move. I don't realize that I'm lagging, and then my messages pop up like 5 minutes after. Okay. So it's a little better. Gunther can tell you more about this. We also said gambling. How many geodes do we have here? We have 5 of them. Paxton, hello, welcome in. It's because you're in a car? Oh, that could be it. Honestly, that explains everything. Alright, let's go. On to an adventure. We're gonna see a few people today. We're gonna go see Gunther. We're gonna see Robin. But first, we're gonna go see Robin. What the heck? Is my auto tools not working? Oh, I know. There we go. Yesterday we were spawning 20 seconds late. Oh no. Oh no, I hate the lag. I don't mind it though. Like sometimes I can tell when it lags for you guys because I experience it too. Boom! What is this? Amphibian fossil. Like a frog? What year is this on? Second year. We are on year 2. We didn't do anything in year 1. I just kept walking around and talking to you guys. And just kept talking to chat, so I was very unproductive. Usually, if someone's like Stardew hardcore, they would finish the community center and a lot of things in the first year, but I'm so behind. So behind. Were you planning on romancing this world? Here's wife. I specifically downloaded a mod so I can take Caroline. So I can marry Caroline. I don't know if she likes me yet. So for last stream, we had a very unfortunate situation that happened where there was a cutscene event with Caroline and I messed it up. I chose all of the wrong option. It sucked. It was really bad. It doesn't... The slime hatch does not look good there. I don't want to put it in a fenced area either. Oh, the dilemma. I don't want to put it down. I want to put it in a place where it's just... This actually might just be the best place for it. You know what? Fine. We'll keep it here. Sweet, sweet Caroline. Exactly that. Alright, so we can't get a deluxe barn yet because we need 25,000. I'm broke. I'm not broke. Cloth. Ooh. Where am I supposed to get cloth from? A shed. Did we do it? So for a shed, I can start making like a cellar type building, and then I could start making wines. I think this is a pretty good idea. I have 18,000 gold, and it only requires 15,000. Okay, let's go. Let's do it. Oh, your #1 YouTube stream chat spot. I actually can't see what the leadership board looks like. I don't know. What is it like? What is it like for you guys to be #1? Okay, we're gonna do this. Build this. I'm overwhelmed by the amount of stuff on the screen. There is quite a bit of stuff on the screen. Where do I put this? I don't like any of these locations. Bed. A shed. Something tells me that I should put all the buildings right next to each other, but it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right at all. Why are we gambling? I'm not entertained enough, so tape my phone beside my laptop screen to play Subway Surfers gameplay on YouTube. The ADHD. What do I call ADHD? Why is it always Subway Surfers? You know, you could choose something else. You could choose like Minecraft, you could play League of Legends, you could play TFT, you could play Teamfight Tactics, you could play Wuthering Waves. But you're choosing Subway Surfers of all games? Explain. I have 6 anime figures and each one costs $21 without tax. That, yeah, I personally don't have any anime figures. No, I have one. I got one from Japan, but that was from Japan. I don't know what is the average cost of an anime figure. What is there like a, what's the lowest limit? What's the highest? What is the average price of an anime figure? I've seen ones that go for like $400. Okay, I'll start working on your new shed the day after tomorrow. I always take festivals off. It's a festival? What? No, don't do that. Oh, okay, never mind. No, she's taking the festival off, so she's not working tomorrow. Okay, I understand. I get it, that's fine. I was like, no, don't miss the festival for making my stuff. I would feel terrible. I would honestly, I kind of feel terrible whenever I ask people for favors and they're like, oh, it's my day off tomorrow. Oh. Go relax. Go relax, do the things you need to do, and then come back. And then do your work. I am a huge advocate for breaks. I'm a huge advocate for your mental health. I'm a huge advocate for relaxation. Sleep. Even though I don't follow it well myself, but still. Maybe for other people. Arc favors are life-changing. What would you want me to ask you to do? Is an arc favor. Are we ready for some gambling? Oh, let's go. Okay. Here it is. You immediately asked me to change that shit. I would tell you to change that shit too. That's a terrible password. we got here Nekoite, whatever that is. Is that a cat? Nekoite. We got Jagoite. I have both of these. An Amberite. Why do they always end with ite? And a Bixite. I've seen all of these before, so we're just gonna sell them. Actually, you know what? Here we go. Flint, I'm gonna give this one to you. He hates it. Sorry. Really? They don't like gems? Huge advocate for procrastination. No. It's bad. It's different. That's different from taking a break. Okay, Gunther. It's Gunther time. I remember what I was doing. They ended ite because it came from meteorites, I think. I was going to say that doesn't sound right, but who knows? Like, I don't know my geology either. I don't know why things are the way they are. We're low-key procrastinating right now. Leave this. I'll time you out so you can do the work. I'm low-key procrastinating right now my CRA project. You have a CRA project? Gambling! Echoing. Alright. Alright. The next thing I said I wanted to do was give a flower. This is the same, almost the same color as my future wife's hair. There she is. It's a mix of her shirt, color of her shirt, and her hair. Here you go, Caroline. I hope you enjoy this gift I have for you. A summer spangle, you remembered. I used to tuck these behind my ear as a kid. Loves me. I had every intention of being productive today, then I found a comfortable spot in the shade and suddenly my priorities are shifted. What if you procrastination? Then that would nullify it. That would cancel it out. So it wouldn't really work. Stop bruising up my wife. That's my wife you're talking about, guys. Hell? What the heck? So you hate me. You could have been in the shade with her about that thing before it's happened. Stop it. Trauma. That's PTSD for me. She rejected me, but it's okay. I mean, I guess she didn't really reject me. It's more like I rejected her. And I didn't mean to. I'm still salty about it. I picked the wrong option. I probably suck at playing visual novels. Sometimes you go, I know which one the game wants me to choose, but it's like I just want to speak from my heart. I want to speak from my heart because I know it's more nuanced than whatever they're giving me, than the options they're giving me. But like apparently the game devs don't think that far. They're just like, yeah, it's quite literal. Ark, are you stupid? Why didn't you choose the I love you option? It's like, but you know, it's always more nuanced than that. I'm thinking outside the box. I'm thinking with my heart and my soul, my mind, years of experience and wisdom. Use your experience for VN to make decision. You should have just done that. I gave the author a benefit of the doubt. I was like, what if? What if they thought this through? What if they were thinking about something else? What if they wanted to play mind games with us? Just a little bit. Like, how smart is this viewer? Are they considering the feelings of this other person? And that was exactly what I was doing. I was considering the feelings of Caroline. If Caroline was an actual human being. But no, the game was like, oh, yeah, like, be selfish. And I was like, what? So I didn't choose the selfish option. And I got punished for my mistake. I still think that the option I chose was the correct one. I don't care what people say. This. We have so many things we can sell. Way to stretch and hydrate, Chinami. Hello, clock! Did I say despise you with all my being? I think that's Riz. No, that's Elriz. That's the opposite of Riz. I think, hold on. I know I adjusted my noise gate yesterday, and then I realized something was that I was getting cut off. I'm just gonna erase it. If this works. Hopefully it works a little bit better. Now I can't see you. There we go. Okay. Let's go. At the end of the day, installing a mod in order to be able to romance a character implies that you want to romance the character enough to force them into the game. Thus force the romance. You might be right. But I think my reasoning, the heavier reasoning, the one that actually made me install this mod is because I was looking at all my choices. Okay, let's stop here. We're gonna discuss the bachelors and the bachelorettes of Stardew Valley here. Okay, actually, you know what? Enjoy my field. Actually, there's nothing to do for the rest of the day, so I'm just gonna sit here. Okay. We've got Harvey. We've got... Take a look at the map. Okay. We got Harvey. Let's do the boys first. Elliot, Sebastian, Sam. We got those four. And then in the girls, we have Penny, Haley, Emily, Abigail. It's 4-4, right? It's 4-4. And then because I have Stardew Valley expanded, I also have Victor and... So overall we have 10 of them. But the reason why I'm choosing Caroline specifically is because I think all of those bachelors are mid. I was gonna say they suck. They don't really suck. Oh, we got Shane too. I forgot about Shane. But I think they're pretty mid. So... Harvey is a doctor. Why would you date your doctor? He's probably also... He's the only doctor in town. Also, probably your... What is it called? Your person who, like, looks at your privates too. And I'm like, why would you want to date someone like that? No. He's one of those people where, like, you either... You don't even want to be friends with them. Like, you just want to look at them once... and see them one time every year and just be done with it. Harvey's a creep. He keeps telling you like health facts and it's like that's annoying. I don't really need that. Yeah, and if things go bad, it's gonna be awkward. You're right. So Harvey's already out of the question. Then next we got Shane. Shane shouldn't even be dating right now. He should be focusing on himself. He needs therapy. Shane needs to go to a therapist. Shane has some alcoholic problems. He got mental problems. He hates his job. He hates his life. He doesn't need someone to fix him. He needs to fix himself. So Shane's out of the question. And then it's annoying. It up to a certain point it gets annoying. So if you keep saying remember to blow your nose, like, or remember to sneeze into your sleeve, like saying that every single day does get really annoying. That's no Harvey for me. It's like, tell me something else. Okay, we got Elliot. Elliot's just a mermaid. I don't even know what he does. Too romantic, poetic for me. He's like the Disney prince. He's like the guy that's like off in his own world, doing his own stuff, and he gives off narcissistic values to me. Probably isn't, but just by talking to him, you're like, yeah, that's the Disney prince. That's Prince Philip right there, Prince Elliot. So I go, no, you're a little bit too much for me. You can stay in that lane. You're not very realistic. Why is everybody a creep, guys? What are you supposed to do in Stardew Valley? We're supposed to farm. Right now I'm going through all of the bachelors and the bachelorettes of Stardew Valley, and I'm trying to explain why I don't like any of them. They all have their own charm, of course, but there's a reason why I'm choosing to marry Caroline, someone else's wife, over all of the existing bachelors and bachelorettes. They're all creeps depending on who you are. I guess that's fair. Being, you know, calling someone a creep is, it could be subjective. A question mark. Is there an ending? No, there isn't. Just keep going. You can complete stuff. There are things that you can unlock, and it's not really an ending because there's no real story. Would you date the mysterious dwarf guy? Oh, you mean the Shadow Man? I think he's pretty cool. I think Krobus is pretty cool. Unless you mean the actual dwarf in the cave, and I don't think you can actually date him. You can date the Shadow Man. Why don't you romance the old lady? I can't! There's not an option. She's not an option at all. If I could, I would. She would bake me cookies every day. Like a very old lady. In this game, I've turned her into a guild. So she's really hot. She's a really hot old lady. The mysterious sewer guy. Yes, I would. I think that would be the only option for me. Do we keep going? Do I have to explain why I wouldn't date anybody? Any of the vanilla people? Like I can do a generalization. Sebastian, Sam, Abigail, they look like they're teenagers and they're kids, and the way that they talk tells me that they're still children, and I'm like, I'm not touching you. I'm not. No, thank you. I'm good. Romance the old woman. You guys want to see her? I think Haley's a good option too. She's a bit of a bitch in the beginning. She's really mean, but she grows on you. And I like that slow burn. I like it when in the big, it's like enemies to lovers, slow burn kind of thing. Here she is. This is Evelyn. Be careful out there, dear. You could get a sunburn. Get a sunburn. I would date her. But that's not an option. How about dating someone from the desert? Forgot the lady's name, Sandy? So she's not dateable right now, but she will be dateable in 1.7 release of Stardew Valley. Would. Exactly. Would. Still have some time. I have a lot of energy. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get rid of things in my inventory. Things away. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna take the rest of Saturday 27th, this day, to organize my inventory. Put things away because honestly, this looks so gross. Evelyn is the best. George is so lucky. George is so lucky to have her. So nice. There. There. All of these. All this. We got crab pots. I could put those down. Battery packs. I tried dating them all and get caught. No. Not a cheater. Maybe a homeworker. That doesn't mean it. Autumn's bounty. And dollar. Hold on. What is this persona? Actually, there is a persona-like scene where if you date everyone, they will. You would get an event where all the girls, all the dudes, or everyone comes up to you, berating you, and they go, "What the heck is wrong with you?" Would get found out. Right. Penalty isn't significant for getting hot shade. No, they should make it very. Should make it so everyone goes under like -1 heart. Ale. Ooh. Balcony. Hello, welcome in. You should write a movie called Ark Rustics Must Die. No. Why? Oh, like if I've done something absolutely terrible in Stardew Valley, then sure. I'd be like, you know what? I deserve it. But right now, I feel like I'm a very, very a good person. I'm a very good person in Stardew Valley. I've not done anything evil. I started off this game doing something evil. I started going through the Joja route. But then at the end of the day, I thought about it a little bit more, and I'm like, I can't bring myself to do it. I can't bring myself to do Joja. So now I'm stuck, like, I'm thinking about finishing the community center. The evil route is slowly dissipating. The villain is basically in the persona dating situation. Oh, that's what it is? What it is? I'm gonna steal someone's wife? I mean, you're kind of deserves it. Not... Okay. I'm not doing anything in this situation. All I'm doing is giving my childhood friend, that's what Caroline is, childhood friend, flowers. And she just really likes it. I am not really rizzing her up. I wouldn't really call that rizzing. I think you should be able to give your friends flowers. It's a very normal thing. And so that's really all I'm doing. And the rest of it just plays out. Like Caroline goes, I'm having some marriage problems. And it's not like I'm cheating with her. It's more like I'm being a very helpful shoulder that she can lean on. So it's very, very different. Very different. I'm just being that one friend. I'm being that friend, and eventually she's gonna fall in love with me because she's like, I realize that you care about me more than Pierre does. And already she and Pierre are fighting. We saw the event that happened last time. They had a whole fight at the fountain. Then we went into the secret woods, and she's really sad about her marriage. I didn't do anything. I'm just giving her flowers. It's too late, Ark. You've been caught. I can't even call myself a homewrecker. I'm just the child. I'm that childhood friend. Lost the battle. Like, we all know that, like, the childhood friend never wins in any sort of rom-com situation. And that was me. I didn't end up marrying Caroline. He married someone else. And now I'm still that friend. I'm still that friend that got friend zoned. Everybody get in the car. We're leaving this town now. No. Oh. Not in this game. Not in my lifetime. 11. Did I put everything away? Has bed. I have a tent kit. Got a manual. A lot of things stored. Unmilled rice. I don't know where I put any of this. You need blue hair? Is that like a Fate reference? Still have some time. Let's do this. Blue enough for you? Let's change my shirt. What's a good color? Good shirt color. Pant color? Pants? What is cute? What matches blue? Or short? Now it looks like I'm wearing a dress. I think this, guys, this is the new look. I give that childhood friend. The blue hair childhood friend. Hello, Was. I think you're to the hydrate. I thought you need to be a tomboy. Who says I'm not a tomboy? I need us to reinvent tomboy because I don't know what the actual definition of a tom. Is it look? Is it personality? What is it? Is it a combination of everything? Oh, I'm rich again. This is cool. I need water. The spreading weeds have caused damage to your farm. No, it's a last day. It's Potato. Hello. Oh, welcome in. How are you doing? What's happening about? The childhood friend route. Would you guys go for a childhood friend route? I feel like why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you go for the childhood? Your childhood friend knows you the best, right? What I always recommend. Date your best friend. Date your best friend. Best friend is same. You're just a little gay. You're allowed to be a little gay. They know you're the best. And they can accept all your flaws. Like, why not? It's boring? That's what a marriage should look like. It should be boring. You want to be fighting every single day? No. You want to have you want to have the mutual respect for one another. Once you're married, there's no game anymore. That's trying to get in. Hold on. Okay. I had to close the door because there's people over. All my best friends are already in relationships. Oh, you're gonna go with this route that I'm doing. We're giving them flowers every day. I'm a dip now. Bye. Bye, Potato. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your Tuesday. Okay. Dear Ark, today at around 10 o'clock p.m. a rare and beautiful event will take place. The Moonlight Jellies will be passing by Pelican Town on the long journey south for the winter. We're all gathering at the beach to watch. You don't want to miss this. See it tonight. It's gonna be pretty, guys. I don't think you guys saw the last one. I didn't stream it. The one from year one. Okay. The slimes have not hatched yet. We're gonna have to wait a little bit longer. We missed everything. Yeah, there was a lot that I didn't stream. The Moonlight Jelly event, I just experienced it myself. And I was like, I should have streamed this, but whatever. I just wanted to play Stardew Valley. Some people gets married for religious reasons or something. Yeah, they do. We get set up. There were so many moments where like I got set up to go on dates. And I'm like, why am I here? You know what's really interesting? There's been like times where I'm just grocery shopping. I'm outside, I'm grocery shopping, and this old lady would come up to me and she'd be like, "Are you single?" And then she'd be like, here's a picture of my son. And she'd be like, "Yeah, I think my son would really like you." I'm like, I have no idea who the heck you are. I have no idea who the hell you are. And then she'd be trying to sell me her son, and I'd be like, "Alright, bye." I'm not here for that. I just want to buy tomatoes. I just want to buy my groceries. I'm here for a tub of kimchi, that's it. Did you hit her with the "Are you single too?" Some Asian old ladies are very aggressive. They will like grab you by the arm and start like talking to you and won't let you go. Like you're trying to leave, you're trying to step away, but no, she's got you in her like iron grip strength, and it's like, what do I do? what do I do? Anyway, time for real. This time, goodbye, potato. Doesn't that thing happen in China? Well, it happened here in North America, but I was shopping in a Chinese store, in a Chinese grocery store. So that could be it. That could be part of it. 'Cause I know it's a huge thing for older people. China. Like my mom does it too. Like she doesn't do it to other people, but she like sets me up with random people, and I'm like, "What? Why are you doing? Stop!" So what happened? What happened one time was, she was like on the plane. I think she was visiting. She was probably visiting me. That makes sense. She was on the plane to come visit me. And then she comes back and I go, "How was the plane trip? How was the flight and everything?" "It was fine. I made a new friend." There you go. "Tell me about it. Like, what do you guys talk about? Like, what do you guys do?" She goes, "Yeah, it's a lady around the same age as me, and we're talking about our sons and daughters." And I was like, "Sure." She goes, "By the way, you're going to this restaurant at like 6 p.m. at this time." And I was like, "What?" Excuse me? And I'm like, "No, I'm not." And she goes, "Yeah, because I already arranged it." And I was like, "No." That was 10 years ago, by the way. That was like 10 years ago. So like this would happen all the time. This would happen like all the time, and I got so sick of it. I was like, "Yeah, you gotta stop doing this. I don't care." It went anyway. I mean, I couldn't just see. I didn't have the other person's message, like their contact details. I couldn't tell them that like, sorry, I'm busy, right? I couldn't, and I didn't want to like stand them up either, because it'd be. The thing is, most restaurants that my mom sets me up, like she rearranges for me, are like really fancy. They're not just like regular diners or regular restaurants. They're fine dining. They're literal fine dining places. So it's like every dish is like $50. Like you get the tiny tartars or whatever on a plate. Like they give you a massive plate 3 times the size of your head, and the food is like baby tiny, like tennis ball size, in the middle of the plate. Like that stuff, like actual fine dining. I'm kind of glad she doesn't do that anymore, but still, like it. I never expected it out of my own mother. How do you meet if you don't have a number? You talk to every dude that's alone to find him. Thing is, my mother had his mother's phone number. So like that's how they do it. Because they know I can't say no and turn it down, because they're like, "Well, I already set it up for you, so you can't say no." I mean, you can just not show up, but then, it would make the other person feel bad about it. I wanted to watch as much of the stream as possible, but I'm really tired. You should go sleep. Go sleep if you need sleep. Prioritize your sleep. Don't like ruin your sleep schedule just because you want to tune into stream. Go sleep. Don't drink coffee and caffeine to make you stay awake. No. that stuff is kind of toxic. My mother is like that. Every conversation I have with her is a little toxic. But I'm like, I kind of understand where she's coming from because she came from like, you know, the older generations where that was the norm. And so sometimes I do try to convince her. I've been doing pretty well. I've been doing pretty well with convincing her of certain things recently. But now I think she's back on her groove, and she's like, every time I talk to her, she's like going back on her very I don't even know how to, her very conservative talks. Don't have to explain to the date why you don't go. I mean, that was 10 years ago. These are things that happened 10 years ago. I mean, now that I'm more mature, I can be like, yeah, I'm taking my mom's phone and I'm gonna be like messaging the other person and be like, yeah, no. Sorry. But like 10 years ago, I was still like, you know, a little younger, where it was more difficult for me to do so because I didn't know how to. Good night to John VTuber Watcher. So that's the thing that I would advise. I don't think anybody in this generation now would do that, but like back then, my advice would be like, yeah, don't go. Just take your mother's phone and be like, yeah, sorry, I can't show up. I can't show up that day. The me 10 years ago was very different from the me right now. Let's see. Stardew Valley. Okay, hold on. I'm like, what am I doing in this game right now? It's Sunday, summer 28th. I have to like prioritize. I have to prioritize making sure that all of my farm and my fields are ready for the fall. Organization, yes. It's always about organizing. Go. I love the quick stash button. H. Do I need this? No. You can go in here. Grape jelly. The lalberry. I've never heard of this before. Winter's coming. What is this? Game of Thrones? This is not Game of Thrones, it's Stardew Valley. Imagine, I think under a different circumstance, like if this was not a farming simulator, if this is not farming sims, and if it was more of a, you have to water it. If this was a game that still had the same lore, is right. Okay, for people who don't know, for people who don't play Stardew Valley, there is a war in this game. Currently, there is people are fighting. So there's like taxes going up. Sam's dad just came back from war. It's pretty terrible for the folks. Yeah. Let's see, what is it? We can talk to. I'll show you. Give you a little bit of story and world building here. I think if it was more focused on all of those darker elements, this would be Game of Thrones. No, there's so many problems in this game. Or like, it's very dark. Stardew Valley itself is actually pretty dark. The reason why I am stealing Pierre's wife is because Pierre is not a good person. So first of all, we got Pierre. Pierre is one big issue. He's very narcissistic. He thinks he should be the only person who sells crops here. He thinks he's better than everyone else. And when you sell him crops at his store, he will resell it back to the villagers and tell them that he was the one who grew those crops. He'd be like, I grew this crop myself, guys. He would very, very clearly say that this is a crop that he's grown and he's selling it back to the people for like a higher price. Pierre's an asshole. Pierre's an asshole. I'm not justifying my NTR, but yeah, he's an asshole. And you got Pam here, who's an alcoholic, and all she does is drink her life away. And so Penny here is trying to take care of her while being the mother of this entire town. She's the only person who like teaches and helps out the kids. There's no school in this town. She's the teacher. So she's trying her best here while supporting her family, her alcoholic mom, Pam. And they're really broke. They live in a trailer. Okay, we got, okay, let's go into the saloon. We're gonna go one by one. My wifed up Penny. She's the best. Honestly, Penny's the best. Penny's struggling a lot, but she's trying her best out there. We got Shane, who like is very self-destructive. I'm busy, can't you tell? He's drinking his life away. He works at Joja and he hates it, but there's nothing else he can do. And there's moments in time, I've skipped most of the cutscenes because I think they were too dark for you guys. This is because I play Stardew for the companies. But there's moments in time where he's passed out. He's sitting by a cliffside thinking of like, you know, self-harm. And he would tell you that he thought about ending it. So I always skip Shane's cutscenes. I don't go through them, you guys. It's too dark. Ben's a bit of he's very self-conscious. He has no confidence. He's always here because of Emily. He has a thing for Emily, but she doesn't notice him. And he uses the farmer as the mediator, as the middleman. He's like, every time he wants to do something good for Emily, he's like, hey farmer, can you do it for me instead? Here, can you give Emily this gift for me? Because I'm too much of a coward to do it. And then we have Marnie here. Marnie and Lewis, they have an affair going on. They're dating. That's why whenever you go into Marnie's, okay, it's still there. I will show you the terrible, terrible secret that she and Lewis has. We run there before she gets home. It's locked. But I think we could see it here. Actually, the mayor's need. We have a quest for it. No, not that one. Mayor's shorts. Here it is. The mayor's shorts. Mayor Lewis has lost his purple shorts. They're not his shorts, guys. This is underwear. He lost his purple shorts, quote-unquote shorts. He's asking you to find and return them discreetly. Find and return Mayor Lewis's purple shorts. Do you know where they are? They're in Marnie's house. They're in her room. You know why? Because they were doing the birds and bees. It was birds and bees in Marnie's bedroom. Bro went home commando. Yeah. And Marnie always wants to go public with the relationship, but Lewis is saying no because he's the mayor and he probably doesn't want to have. I don't know what it is, but he doesn't like telling people that he's in a relationship with Marnie. Like, there's nothing wrong with Marnie. I think she's a great partner, but like, what is it about you? Like, why don't you want to make it public? Huh? What's wrong with you? And then you would go into Lewis's house, go into his dresser, and if you click on it, it would say, oh, he's got his secret stash here. And people are saying the theory is that it's the secret stash of money that he's been hiding. He's been collecting everybody's like taxes and stuff and just pocketing it for himself. He's not giving it to the government. He's keeping all that money for himself. So Lewis himself is a terrible, terrible mayor. He's not the best one out there. There's actually a mod that makes it so that you can kick him out of the mayor position and become the mayor yourself. It's the mayor mod. Doesn't want the public attention. She wants to make it public. Marnie is fine with it, but Lewis says no. Lewis says no. He's trying to keep it a secret. Hello, Mizutani. Bro went home commit. Oh, you were already here. I don't know if there's any other darker stories. I think Gus is a really cool person too. Gus is pretty cool. Too bad Gus isn't married. I turned Gus into a maid girl. Into a maid. I think that's pretty appropriate. But you know what? Let's go enjoy the jellyfishes. The jellyfish? Does jellyfish have a plural to it? Is it just jellyfish? The plural of jellyfish is just jellyfish. Mizutani survived. Mizutani didn't get banned. There it is. Guys, look how pretty this is. Ooh. Ooh. I'm gonna talk to people. Greetings, Orc. As the evening sets in, the moonlight jellies draw closer to the shoreline. Once we set the candle boat on its way, they'll gather around docks. Yeah. Oh yeah, the person I wanted to show you specifically was Kent. It's Jody's husband, who's not even here right now. But dude came back with PTSD, and apparently he streams, like, at night. He gets terrible, terrible nightmares. And Vincent, Sam, who are both his sons, they talk about it in some of their events and in some of their cutscenes. Because Vincent goes, oh, I can't wait for my dad to come back from the military, from the army. And he's like, oh, my dad's coming back soon, but... And then he kind of has this, like, fantasy setting in his head. The fantasy in his head where he's like, oh, we're gonna be a happy family again. But then once Kent comes back, Vincent's like, it's actually not... It wasn't what I imagined it to be. And Jody's always complaining. Jody's always complaining that she's got to take care of the husband too, not just the 2 kids. Where is it? Where's Jody? Oh, Jody's right here. Okay. Oh, Kent and Jody is right here. The full moon will guide the jellies to the shore. This is Kent. Hey, got big plans for the fall? He's like covered in scars on his face. They're all cute girls. They are. Hi, Shura. Hello. Welcome in. He's not coming back home before Christmas. He's already back. Here's Vincent. Such a jelly went in to stole my hand. So cute. Anyways, let's start the jelly event. What do you think? Should I launch the boat now? Yeah. Plural of fish is fish, so if it's just jellyfish, it's jellyfish. Makes sense? Look, guys! Oh, they're arriving! Why are there only 2? I'm pretty sure there were more. Oh, there we go. Just low. I get the pretty music. Right, they're called moonlit jellies because they glow. We have normal BGM? What? We don't have... Oh, you guys are still listening to the other BGM. Here we go. It said so earlier. My bad. Sorry. Didn't see it. Now you guys get the pretty music. After all of that, thank you for the 7 months of Prime, Macavo. Oh my god! Oh my god, hi! Oh my god, hi! The glow of summer has faded now, and the moonlight jellies carry on toward the great unknown. Now we can sleep in peace, knowing that summer is over and we don't have to worry about it anymore. Okay, put this bed away. The old bed. Did I put this away too? Actually, let's do a little bit of decorating. Do a little bit of decorating, why don't we? We got a cool fireplace. Let's get rid of this one. Because I feel like we are a little richer now. We have to show that I have more money. That's new fireplace. Aha! I'm awake. Oh, not cool, Al. What else we got here? Change out this rug. I can't. The cat's on it. Shoot. Maybe a lamp? This, oh, we got a feather pillar. That's not a lamp. A swan lamp. All right, we switch out this lamp. I should put it else. Maybe I'll put it in the corner. Yeah, there we go. And then I take this one. I put this one here. Do we need this lamp? No, I don't think so. This one going in the trash. Yeah, gotta decorate the home for my wife. Who the heck is our wife? And then we're gonna put this over. Not work. Can't put this on the wall. Oh, it's because there's a light here. There's a light fixture. Okay, makes sense. Get rid of this. This one. Get rid of this one. Put this here. And I will put this. Actually, which one looks better? The lace one? Or the white one? This one. This is too much, isn't it? This is way too much. This is too fancy. Okay, we're gonna stick with the old one. Where'd it go? Did I lose it? Whatever. Now this looks good. Thank you for the stretch and hydrate. Yeah, so interior design 101. Every room needs just one centerpiece. There should only be one centerpiece. You don't want more than one, because it becomes a little bit too crowded. So I think right now my centerpiece is this bed right here. Because if there's too many, it looks really gaudy. You really don't want that. One side table. What if I were to put this like right in the middle? Get rid of this too. Can I? Am I able to do it? I can't. I think it's because my cat's on it. You cannot use a bed that's currently being used. That's fine. I'll move it the next day. But if we put this jellyfish in a big tank for lighting? If only I could. I think I can get a tank, actually. We can have a fish tank in the house. If we wake up. In normal circumstances, I would just wake up the cat. If it was just... Yeah, because my cat gets on my chair all the time. And they just sit there. But sometimes I gotta work. So I do just grab my cat and go, okay, time for you to leave. Move this bed. So right middle. Hold on, let me just move this first. We have to get rid of this rug. This rug's a little too basic for me. Look at this. Okay. Now this stuff in here. And then right, rug. A white rug or a gold rug? I think the gold rug would match with the wood a bit more. Oh, this is really gaudy looking. Oh, I don't know if I like these. Oh, I don't like these ones. Swan carved bed. What? Oh my god. Wait. Oh, wait. I don't want this bed anymore. I like the other one. Listen. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna move this one to this side. We're gonna get rid of this. We're gonna reimagine this entire room. Waking cats is illegal. That's what my roommate says. Like every time the cats go onto my roommate's chairs and whatever, they just keep them there. And if they have to use the desk, they're just like, yeah, they go on their knees. They like sit down on the floor, and I'm like, this is terrible posture in your back. Terrible for your knees. And they always go, yeah, it's whatever. And I'm like, just move the cat. Just move the cat. It's quite easy. A good roommate? No. I refuse it. Oh, there's... How many beds are there? Oh, this is a small bed. Take that one. Give me the massive one. Yeah. And we're gonna have curtains on both sides, so... There. This one's gonna go on this side. Is that too much? No. Everything needs to be symmetrical. Calendar somewhere else. Maybe up here, because I'm always at the TV anyway. I might change the look of this. Actually, never mind. You can only look a certain way. I don't see windows. Do you want windows? You don't need windows for curtains. Are there windows? There's a lace curtain window, so we can do this. Yeah, we can do that. Okay. Do this. Because these are just curtains. Then grab this one, put this here. There we go. Windows. A golden candelabra. No. I'm good. That's too much. This is so much. This is way too much. I didn't expect me to go this far with it, but if we're gonna go with the gaudy route, we just make it gaudy as possible. All right. There goes nothing. Have this here. Bed back. Oh, this is so much. A side table. Whatever. Would you live in this room? Here's the cock chair. This is great. This is the cock chair. Okay. We got a lace stool, put it at the very front of this bed. We have a lamp already. Pearl curtains. Wow, that's fancy. Yes, I did invent cardboard. Let all people bow before Cardi's maximum to fallen. Who? Does this not look classy? It's so extra. This is too much. This is way too much. But you know, it does look good to a certain blonde side table. What's the difference between this one and this one? They both look the same. There we go. Now, one of them has a... I don't like this. It's in the way of the cock chair. Oops. No, thank you. That's way too much. I think we have to upgrade this house. I think that's what we gotta do. We gotta upgrade this house. And if we have a bigger bedroom, it means we can put up more stuff. Like, we got a whole wardrobe and everything too. Which one's better? The one that's like this one? Okay, I can't turn it. Okay, never mind. I think this is the most amount of things I can put into this room without making it look like this belongs in. This is like the queen's. This is the queen's bedroom. Imagine this. Look at this. We got like a fancy ass bed. We got like fancy ass curtains and windows, and we got a cardboard box, and we got this like rack of clothes. We have to change this. We need a dresser. A side wardrobe. I'm gonna put the side wardrobe like right there. So take this. Just get rid of this. Put the wardrobe right over in the way. Oh, it's too big. Right. Yeah, and then we're gonna put this one on this side. There we go, guys. This is a room. It looks too much. I was gonna say it looks ugly. It doesn't look that ugly. Okay, and last but not least, we have to change this cardboard. Oops. Okay. No. It doesn't want me to change it. Okay, hold on. There we go. What is a good look for a storage box? A barrel? A fancy chest. This one. This is the fanciest chest that I have. Alright, let's stick with this. Can I sit on this chair? Oh, I can. Oh my god. Okay. If that's the case, if we're gonna... Imagine you walk into this house and you're like, everything looks fine and normal, and it looks like a very cozy place. And then you walk into this room, it's like, wow. Wow, the atmosphere has changed. That's why we gotta make it so that this room matches this room. Can we change the sofa? Can you change the couch? Is there a fancy couch? There's no fancy couch. There is no fancy couch. These are all bedroom decorations. We add a princess. I think this rug will do it. Okay. So that's what we're gonna do. Teleport to your parents' house. Parents' house looks like. What did I do? Oh. Okay. First, get rid of this pitchfork. Second, get rid of... Get rid of this fireplace. Hello? Inventory full. Hello? Okay. Oh, the penthouse. No, that's what I read. The penthouse, not the parent house. Okay. Is it... My inventory is no longer full, but I still can't... Oh. Oh. I just had to turn off the fireplace. That makes sense. Don't put fire in your inventory. This one... Put the rug. Get rid of it. I can't get rid of it. Okay. Now that we moved everything out of the way, it's time for the fancy. Call me Ark Fancy Pants. Oh, everything's not out of the way because this rug's way too big. Wait, you can do this? I did not know that. Okay. Learning new things about this game. Cool. Like a xylophone. Music to my ears. Is it? No, it's still too big. This game hates me. What she said. Now can it put it down? Does the game have bathrooms? Do you want me to make a bathroom? Because I can. But my farmer is a mythical being. Farmer doesn't need to pee or poo. Okay. That was a really bad idea. I spent all that time to make this and it looks like shit. It's too bright now. This is blinding. No. I like the old rug. Too late. Welcome to Welwick's Oracle. The only show where the voice of the spirits is channeled. Feel neutral. Is there anything? Oh, it's first day of fall. All right. I think we have to upgrade this house, and once this house is upgraded, I can delegate a specific room for a bathroom. Self-cleaning? Yeah, just like a cat. Lick myself clean. Okay. Fall is awfully pretty. Mercy. Pumpkin seeds. Hold on. Now I have too much stuff in my inventory. This is the most annoying, frustrating part about Stardew Valley is that your inventory is always too small and always have too much stuff. There's always too many things. There's away. A loom. The loom was always here. This better. I'm never gonna get used to this. Right. Oh, you know what we should do? There's a crystal gem. Ah. That's what I'm talking about. At least nothing catches fire if you put too much stuff. Imagine introducing the power of burning things, burning buildings in this game. I think people would abuse the heck out of it. Like, I'm gonna set Penny's house on fire just for the sake of the shits and giggles. Imagine that. People would be evil. It's just like how... It's just like how people play Sims 4. And they kill people on purpose. Like, I'm gonna lock this person in this burning building and see if they can survive. Of course they wouldn't. But that's how Sims players play the Sims. Or I'm gonna put this person into the swimming pool and then like, delete the ladder so they can't climb out of it. And they start drowning. Burning the ground is a common strategy in places where the soil isn't very good. Wait, really? Is it because it introduces new nutrients into the soil after the burning? Okay, that kind of makes sense. Okay. So, boom. Redo these fields. We're gonna have to start planting. One's dead. These plants are also dead. This plant is also dead. Alright. Now we hoe everything. This. This is preparation. Oh, there's the music. Hi, Danish. Think I'm prepared? Oh. There we go. Looking fine and dandy. Oh. Alright. Thank you for the stretch and the hydrate. It is still morning. I need my breakfast soon. So I can either choose to buy from Pierre, but I think I'm always gonna buy from Joe. I don't care. Or from Pierre. His vegetables and his crops are way too expensive. Gotta support the corporation. I'm playing the half evil route, where I will never get a Joja membership, but I will still buy from Joja. Burnt plant matter goes into the soil and kills. Might be negatively impacting the soil. Oh, I guess not. Okay, there has to be a better way of doing it, like putting some cow poop into the soil. Manure. Sweet potato seed. 60 of these. Got some berry seed. Alright. Maybe 40 of them. Grape. Cranberry. Now I'm broke. New ears today. Yeah, I have four pairs. 4 ears now. I have 2 pairs of ears. I like them. I like how they're animated. It's because I forgot to turn on the... What is it? The redeem for this model for me. And so now they're permanently on my head. Just for today. Ooh, how do you wear headphones with 4 ears? These are like holographic ears. They're not really real. Like, you can see through them, right? Ow! They're not solid. They're not solid ears. So anything can go through them. You can put your fist through them. Have a hand through it. I will feel nothing because it's not really a part of my body. Oh, I need to make this pretty. Whoops. I say that because, or more like, I need variety. That's how I'm gonna make things pretty, with variety. Missing one here. There we go. Maybe some fairy seeds over here. They're purple. Cool. And then one down here. I recall a subathon with a wheel spin, and one of the things we added was an extra pair of ears. About 5 pairs of cat ears. Maybe I should do that. You're giving me some great ideas. Doesn't sound like a bad idea. Alright. Might as well just... some yam here. More yam here. More fairy seeds here. And... half fairy seed, half yam. Half sweet potatoes. Okay. Now to water everything. It was like a biblically accurate angel butt VTuber. Hey, my anniversary is coming up soon. Now I need ideas. So I do have a wheel. I do have spin the wheel, but I don't know what to put in there yet. Oh, I love this mod. So normally in Stardew Valley, when you water plants, you don't water them like. But what this mod does is that it's a smart sprinkler mod. So anything you do to the sprinkler is going to affect everything around it. Just like that. A Batsu wheel or just activities wheel? It could be both. It could be a mix of both. I like having options. I don't want to do like all Batsu because then I would die. I don't want to do like all just activities because that would take way too long. The stream would be like a 72-hour stream. And I'd still like to keep it within, I don't know, like three hours, maybe 5 at most. Because it's a different day. Okay. If it's just Batsu, you'd be suffering. Exactly. Exactly. Go in the fall. Alright. Ew. Then we got 3 more seats. Here. It's awfully quiet. You expect more music from Stardew Valley. Here we go. Just take this music. Take this instead. You know what? How about we just turn off the music for the in-game so that we don't get music that is overlaying one another. The crickets are music to my ears. And I guess it works. But it's not like music. It's a different type of music for sure. It's like nature's. I'm hungry. Hello, Moogie on YouTube. There we go. Robin's so hard at work. Let her go. Couldn't be me. It's like 8 p.m. girl. Go to sleep. Go to bed. Make food. Make food for your husband and your kids. Okay, maybe Demetrius is already doing that, but still. Go home and eat. Auntie? Not good enough. Okay, we got 115 fertilizer. I think that's good. I uproot several plants to kill the damn cricket. What? So you're not just killing the crickets, you're killing the plants too? Terrible, horrible. Evil, evil creature. Evil being. No, we have to keep them alive. That's why we're playing Stardew Valley. At least that's what I'm playing Stardew Valley. It's all about farming. Trying to keep your plants and crops alive for as long as possible for the entire season. So that you can harvest it, make money, profit, become a billionaire from farming. It's like Business Tycoon. Now I think about it, like Stardew Valley literally is just like Business Tycoon. You're making profit. That's the whole point of the game, is you're trying to make as much money as possible so that you can afford more stuff to make more money. You play this game to make money. Really loud, what the hell? That's your retirement plan? Hell yeah. Homemade that. Oh. Craft 50 quality fertilizer. In order for me to do so, I have to fish. Oh. think I should sell some stuff too. I have a lot of things that could be sold that I haven't sold, which is why I'm sitting at 33 gold. Broke as hell. I should be living under a bridge. How about I just sell everything? I literally don't need any of this stuff anymore because I've completed most of the community center. So why not? Let's put some stuff away so I can carry all of those vegetables. Crops. Do I need them? No, I don't. Alright, perfect. Okay. It's already 11:20? What? It's ironic that you left the desk job just to move to the country and focus on making money. Oh. Like in real life. Sometimes you just want to get away from the bustling. The crowd. I need water. Okay, I'll be right back. My lips are getting dry. My throat's getting dry. I need to survive for another few minutes. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. It's water time. It's water and pee time. Did I pause the clock? No, I didn't. I'm gonna die. Imagine dying in Stardew Valley. Okay. Or actually, I'll do this. There we go. Time has stopped. Hello. had a snack. Worst decision of my life. No, not garlic. I actually finished all the black garlic that I had. It was not garlic. I realize how, like, the resolution here sucks. The game's actually... Whatever. That's fine. I finished all my garlic, my whole tub of garlic. I had crackers and cheese. The reason why I got a snack is because the guests are gone. The reason why I'm struggling right now is because the hole for my wisdom tool is massive. Why are you so broke? Why are you suffering from poverty? Why are you broke? Why are you a broke bitch? It's the first day of fall, and I bought seeds. That's why I'm broke. Yeah, people from the States are gone now. Like, everyone left. I think they went somewhere. They went somewhere together, and I'm left behind. It's okay. It's fine. It's okay. It's okay. I didn't want to go anyway. We're gonna sell everything. Because I was called broke. Have any money, Ark? I will. Look at this. Okay, okay. The next day, I will have a shit ton of money. Watch me. I'm gonna show you how much money I can make. Okay, hold on, we got some broccoli seeds here. I'm not showing you yet. I will show you soon. You just have to wait. It's like that one meme. That one meme with the what is it? Like the mining thing. You just gotta be a little bit patient. And I'm gonna teach you patience. I am what we call a hidden... it's not hidden. What do people even call it? A billionaire in disguise? I have all of my money in investments right now. I just have a shit ton of assets. Even if my bank account looks like it's empty, I have invested into other things to grow my money. Like, there we go. There we have it. Everything's in there now, right? Everything's in there. Anything else? Okay, let's see. What is the most expensive thing here that I can sell? Could be blackberries. Probably the blackberries. Diversify your investments. Invest in Dogecoin. That's not diversifying. The opposite. Hello, Loffin. How is Caroline? You're not gonna ask, not even a how are you, Ark? Just a how was Caroline? She's doing great. She's doing good. I'm gonna start crying. Nobody cares about me. All they care about is Caroline. Yeah, undiversified investments. I can only probably afford like one Dogecoin. I might not even be able to afford one Dogecoin. A singular Dogecoin is the opposite of diversifying. Diversifying is more like I can invest. I should invest in the bank stocks. I can invest in... Oh, female slime is hatched. Into technology, into the technology industry, into the cars, into energy, whatever it is. It's not Dogecoin. Fortune teller. The spirits are in good humor today. Okay. So now, do you see now? We are not broke. Quite a bit of money. Let's go into the fruit shop. A fruit has hatched. You should invest in dude's nuts. Got him. Oh, they want to kill me? Why? Why? Why do they hate me? You buy more properties? No. Bruh. Got him. I can read you from 5 miles away. Your keen eagle eyes. 4 ears for that purpose. I can hear you. I can hear your thoughts. I can hear the D's nuts from like 10 miles away. Dragon D's nuts. I'm a dragon. Dragon D's nuts. Invest in Lyre Corp, but the stock has been steadily dropping the price. Explain to me. What the heck are Lyre stocks? What are Lyre stocks? Lyre stocks? She didn't tell me. What? Can I invest in Lyre stocks? Ordered brick. Which one is it? Ordered stone. Gotta fix it. All my pathways are broken. No! I think I have one more. Is it this one? The regular stone slab. There's a singular one. There we go. Everything looks good now. I think I'm gonna add one more hedge. Here we go. A hedge. Aha! Alright, I need to fix the ugly. Wait, hold on. Mind. We're gonna stay ugly. Don't invest into the Lyre stocks. Lyre is a pyramid scheme to scam people. Is that why her name is a pun on liar? She scams people? Mangoes, diarrhea, what? Those are very different things. Don't mind those goblin D's nuts. Got him. Imagine my guests are still here. I'm so glad that they're not. I'm so glad that I'm the only person in this house. Because here's the thing. I stream in a very public area in my house. And the thing is, I live with roommates. So like I have to be civil around them too, because it's not like they're my family. Kind of. I mean, we've lived together for like 6 years, so technically. But still, we had guests over. So imagine I'm just shouting, "Dude's nuts!" Well, we've got guests over. That's terrible. Terrestria, hello, welcome in. I have to watch what I say sometimes on stream. Not because of you guys, but because I stream in a very public place. I honestly cannot wait until I have my own private office. Oh god, it would be so nice. Then I can stream at different times. I can stream at night if I wanted to. And I wouldn't be bothering anybody. 6 years is pretty impressive length. Yeah. Happened during the pandemic. During the pandemic, I couldn't go back to my own house. I was locked out. They were like, nobody leave. They were like, nobody leave your houses. And I was like, shit, well, I just got here. Like, I wasn't planning on living here. I just got here to visit. I just came here to visit people. And then I was like, they're like, oh, you know what? Ark, just stay here for like 2 days. No, 2 nights, whatever, until the government tells you that you can leave. And I'm like, sure, okay. Two days later, the government's like, it looks like you can't leave your house for a really long time. And I was like, well, shit, what do I do? My roommates were like, alright, why don't you stay for like another few weeks? And I'm like, sure. 2010? No, 2020. 2020. Did I say 2010? 2020. So I ended up staying for a few weeks, and those few weeks turned into like a whole year of the pandemic. Yeah, and then my sister was like, by the way, Ark, can my boyfriend use your room? Can my boyfriend use your bedroom? Because he's staying with me now. And I'm like, fine. Sure. Because I'm kind of just here. And then after that, it was pretty much just, I'm here forever. I've stayed here for like 6 years now. I can't go home. And then my sister was like, all right, so my boyfriend and I, we got a new place together. And now there's nobody living in the in the tiny condo. And I was like, well, I guess it's time to get rid of it. So got rid of it. Nobody's there now, and now I'm just permanently in this house. So I've never actually, like, it's not really my own space because I'm like renting out the space. The office I'm using now is someone else's office. Like I share this office space with a roommate. And like I can't really do much decoration. I'm using someone else's desk. I don't really have much of an option for customization. Bro just invaded your bedroom. Yeah. Yeah, that's what happened. And they even, I was like, I kind of missed my stuff, so they like packed up all of my stuff, put them in plastic bins and boxes, and brought it over. So like none of my stuff was in my old bedroom anymore. They've gotten rid of everything. It's not really my place anymore. But soon. I keep saying soon. Because originally the plan was for me to move out 2 years ago in March. When I first started streaming, I was so sure that year I was gonna move out. Because I was like, I kind of have a place that I can move out to. But then I keep getting emails and messages of people going, sorry, Ark, you actually can't move yet. We're actually not ready. We're not ready for you. And I was like, okay. Sure. And they go, you have to wait a few months. And those few months turned into a few years. So now I'm still here. And I've got an email of them going, okay, Ark, it's gonna look like you should be ready to move out in January 2027. So every year it's always been like, Ark, sorry, delayed. Sorry, there's another delay. Sorry, Ark, delay again. It's 2027. Imagine if you want to visit and your room is just that. Yeah, it's like all my stuff is everywhere. They're kind of like in boxes. Whatever. I don't really care too much. It makes sense for someone else to use my room when I haven't been back in years. I mean, you gotta let them finish construction. That's what it is. Dude, the cabin in the wood. I think the problem is because I wanted a cabin in the woods kind of place, right? It's like right next to the woods. It's literally in the woods. Okay, here's the thing. When I said I wanted a cabin in the woods, it's like in the woods. So they had to make sure that the land surrounding it is clear of stuff. Like they had to chop down trees. They had to make sure, because it's right next to a river as well, that they had to make sure that there's gonna be no signs of flooding and whatever. Then they realized that there's a tiny river that flows. It's like a super small stream, a very super small stream. It's like probably the width of my body. That's how big the stream is. That's how small the stream is. It's the width of my body, but they're like, the water still needs to flow through. So they're like, whoa, I would kind of have to build a tiny bridge now. The water can flow under it, or like a tunnel. That's why it's taking so long. Because they're like, oh, we didn't realize how hilly this place is going to be, how many trees there are going to be, the river, there's a river situation going on here. And when I move in, I don't know how, like, I might have to deal with other stuff too, because now it comes to, because it's so far away from society that I don't get the normal city facilities. Because if you live in a town or in a city like this, usually the city pays for the snow plowing, and it pays for the garbage stuff, like, you know, getting rid of the garbage as well. But because there's none of that, I have to figure out how to do all those things too. Because no truck is able to go into that tiny, like, into my space, into my new area. Like, it's basically, it's a very tiny road to get to my new place, to get to my cabin in the woods, and no truck can get there. So I'm sort of, sometimes I'm kind of curious as to, like, how they're doing the construction, and I see it. When I say no trucks can get there, a truck can get in there, but okay, so the third cause of delay is this. The road is so small that only one truck can fit through at the same time. So if you have one truck going in, you can't have other cars going in on that road. Wild man Ark soon. Yes, that is exactly what's happening. Only one truck can fit on that road at one time. So if you go in and there's another, like, person or car coming your way, you have to back out. That truck has to back out. It's literally a one lane, a very thin one lane, which is why the city is like, yeah, there's no way we can bring a garbage truck in your area. It's just impossible. There's no way we can bring massive snowplows into your area. It's impossible. You're gonna have to figure all that yourself. So, like, even though I am, like, far away from society, and even though I'm, like, isolated from people, the cons of that is that I don't get the city's benefits. And plus, I'm gonna be, like, surrounded by wolves, like coyotes. Make a compost or something. I think I will. I want to make a little garden for myself. Is the wood safe? No, there's big wild animals. There's actually koi wolves that live in the wood. So I'm gonna have to. I've heard stories of people finding koi wolves already. Like, even if you're not in the woods, you would find the koi wolves, like, sitting in front of your front lawn, in front of your house, like a pack of them. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be experiencing that more often. And even the deers come out. Sometimes you would find, like, a random deer in the middle of a street. Get a gun? I can't! No, I live in Canada and I don't want a gun. It's actually, it's not that hard to get a gun, but, like, I don't know. I'm good. I'll just, if anything happens, I'll call, like, animal control. I'll call the police. Emergency line, whatever it is. I'm too scared. I'm too scared to handle wild animals. You have to be careful, raccoon. The other day, I went out to, like, take out the trash. Noticed that my roommate forgot to shut one of the front doors. And so I see these beady eyes peeking at me in the garage, in the car garage. And I'm like, what the hell? At first I was like, is that my cat? Because I have a massive cat. I'm like, is that a cat? Is that my cat? I'm like, Senbei? Senbei, is that you? And then I just see this, like, dark shadow. And it, like, slowly turns around and, like, walks slowly out of the garage. And I'm like, my cat does not look like that. And, like, I see a whole like a pack of raccoons, like 3 of them. And they're just, like, slowly walking out. And I'm like, all right, okay. Whoops, forgot to close the door. They're probably curious, honestly. I'm kind of glad that they didn't freak out or anything. They didn't like run at me. I'm glad that they weren't rabied, but like even for raccoons, I get scared because I'm like, do they have rabies? Like I don't want to deal with that shit. I don't want to deal with rabies shots. Even though I like being out there in the woods, I don't want to deal with like the actual nature stuff. I do like the fact that I can go out and walk around surrounded by trees and nature. Something that's not a firearm but potent. I might need a weapon. I'm thinking about that. I don't know if... Okay, there's no bears or anything. Fine. And normally the Koiwos don't like people. Like, they're shy of people too. They don't attack people. They just eat the rabbits. Aldan, hello, welcome in. Sometimes I would find wolf poop. And you would know it's wolf poop. In the middle of the street, like on a civilian street or a sidewalk. Because it's a big massive piece of poop with fur all over it. Yeah, a lot of times animals don't really mess with you. That's true. They kind of just walk away. They don't want to deal with you. Yeah, they just want to mess with the garbage. They just want to eat garbage. And they're curious. They're like, what is this? I don't never seen this thing. I would fear because hell down here is the thorn in your side, surrender now. Prepare. What are you? Team Rocket? For Pokemon? Hello, welcome in. What about your cats? Do you plan on bringing them along? Of course. Okay. I remember talking to my sister at the time too. Like, do you want to take the cats? Do I want to take the cat? The thing is, I pay attention to the cats more than my sister does. My sister is a little bit of a... Like, she's really busy. My sister's really busy. She's in several sports leagues. She's in like badminton leagues, pickleball leagues, volleyball leagues. Plays everything. Basketball. She's never home. And when she is home, she just wants to relax. Like, she doesn't want to take care of anything else. Like, I've seen her at times where she's like, yeah, I don't... Like, my cats are meowing for attention, and she's just like... They need to shut up. And I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm definitely taking the cats. Though she tells me that she does plan on getting cats in the future, just not now. Doesn't have time to take care of them. At the end of the day, they are mine. Even though it was both of our ideas to get them. I think it was her. It was definitely my sister who was the first one who brought it up, who was like, yeah, we should get some cats. And I'm like, you know what? Sure, why not? Let's get cats. And then at the end of the day, it was just me taking care of them. Which I don't mind. I like taking them. They're my babies. They're my fur babies. Trying to sleep off the training, but you just hear meow. Yeah, that's what happens. And even in the morning and at night, middle of the night, they would try. They think that I'm a cat. I think they treat me as if I am another cat. And cats don't sleep for 8 hours. They sleep for 2 hours at a time. So they always bother me in the middle of the night, thinking that I can just wake up and play with them. No, I need my beauty sleep. I have to remain youthful for another few years. I want to get a wiener dog bad. The best. They look funny. I think we have some people here who have wiener dogs. I've seen them in the pets channel on Discord. They're funny looking. Funny looking animals. You know that they're wiener cats too. But they say never to get a wiener cat because it's bad for the breed itself has bad joints. and they can't climb. And cats are supposed to climb. Part of their nature. Like they're part of the nature to go up vertically, to like explore vertically, not just sideways. A Bingus cat? What's that? How does a wiener cat work? They just have very short arms and short legs. They're called munchkin. They're called munchkin cats. And that's exactly what a wiener dog is as well. It's just a dog with very short limbs. But cats want to jump. That's the thing. Cats want to jump up into various places. So those tiny limbs of theirs is bad for the breed. Because they can't jump. They can't do things that cats do. Pet breeds in general are horrific. Most. And they are. Especially the ones that look funny. I think the funnier an animal breed looks, the worse it probably is for their health. Like pugs, for instance. Bulldogs. Some of those really lanky long ones. You heard about what pugs go through? Yeah, it's really bad. The boxer pug mix? Yeah. Like those ones. Those poor guys. I get it though, because they're cute. People breed them because it's like a... I don't know, I think it's like a hobby at a certain point. Where you want to get like the most good looking pug. The best looking pug with all the pug features. For the shows, for the dog shows and the cat shows. And actively hear when he struggles to breathe. Oh my god, I remember I had a neighbor, an upstairs neighbor, with a pug. And I was in an elevator with them. And all you hear is... And I was like, oh my god, I feel terrible. Like the dog just came back from a walk and he was just wheezing. He was wheezing so hard. I was like, I didn't want to say anything. I was like, is he gonna be okay? It was really bad. Make them cute at their own expense. I sleep in a room with that for months. He's outside now. Does he snore? No, what's funny? What's really funny is that one of my cats, Luffy, loves to sleep in front of one of my roommates' room. Right? He sleeps right in front of the door to the bedroom. Like my roommate doesn't let him in because Luffy sheds a lot, but like fur just gets everywhere. But he's right in front of the door. And one of my other roommates snores a lot, like really, really loud snoring. But then I don't know why they didn't make this connection that like the snoring came from my other roommate. So there was a period of time where the roommate where my cat was sleeping in front of their bedroom for like that one roommate thought that it was Luffy who was snoring. They're like, Luffy snores really loud. And I was like, does he? Because sometimes he sleeps with me too. Sometimes he sleeps on my bed. Sometimes he sleeps, like, I mean, when I'm working in my office in this space right now, like I'm streaming, he would just be sleeping right next to me. But he doesn't snore. Like I've never heard him snore. And I'm like, at first I was like, oh, that's strange. Maybe I should get that checked out. And then I realized afterwards that it wasn't Luffy that was snoring. It was my other roommate. It was just that loud. Yeah. Senbei snores louder than Luffy. But that's because Senbei's a little bit bigger. But he's not really snoring. It's more like heavy breathing. He just breathes. He breathes loudly. Bro needs to check his hearing. Yeah, they were telling me this story too. They were like, yeah, I heard really loud like snoring sounds. So I opened the door and I realized that your cat was outside my bedroom. And I was like, oh, oh, okay. You're like, I didn't realize that Luffy snored that loud. I'm like, me too. Like, my first time I heard of it. Like, I've never heard of that before. I should bring him to the vet. Hi, Shin. Good morning. Welcome in. I think that some people who snores don't even realize that they snore. Like, I have one friend. I remember rooming with them. So it was like several people rooming in one room. We were at, where were we? I think it was like in New York or something. I was visiting friends, and so we all got like one hotel room together. And in the middle of the night, I was woken up by what I thought was something dropping. I thought something dropped. I thought something fell down from a table. From like maybe like the vanity desk or whatever it was, because it just hit. And I was like, what? And I got confused. I got up. Everybody got up at the exact same time. Everybody just got up. We looked around and we're like, someone dropped their phone? We look, that one person was just snoring. And I remember everyone was like, okay, I need earplugs. Gotta put the pillow over my ears. And a funny thing too was that we were warned that this person snores really loud. But I didn't really take it that seriously, because I was like, it's not that bad, right? I mean, snoring is snoring. My roommate snores really loudly, but I can still sleep through it. But no, this was not, I can't even consider this to be snoring. It was like, it actually felt like something is dropping off a table. Someone's like throwing their phone against the wall, like every 5 seconds. Like, that's how loud it was. I really thought it was like a physical object that was hitting against another physical object. As a loud snorer, once you get the reputation, it's over. Once you're crashing with others. Yeah. And then after that trip was over, I was like, I told that friend, I was like, you know what, you're right. You were right. I should have listened to you. I should have listened to you with the snoring. I still joke about it with my friend who snores, because I was like, I didn't realize that you snored this loudly. Because for them, they don't realize it either, because they're sleeping through all of it. How does it sound like an impact? It's like, I think what happens is that they hold onto their breath. And then you know that the sudden like air that gets pushed through, that's what's causing the impact sound. The way you describe it makes it so much funnier to imagine. It's when I say it sounds like an impact. It actually sounds like an impact. I'm not even exaggerating right now. Like, that's how loud it was. That's honestly how loud it was. Even with earplugs. I remember friends getting earplugs. Even I got earplugs. I was like, no, you can still hear it. Like, there's no... Earplugs cannot help you. Anyways, I'm kind of glad that I'm not a snorer. I sometimes do snore, apparently. But like, it's not that loud. And I don't snore every night. It's like once in a blue moon. Because what would happen is that like my sister would just be like, yeah, you were snoring tonight. But she would just tell me that like once a month or something. And I'm like, oh, it's probably because I was like sleeping on my back or I was congested or something. But it's not like an everyday thing. That's why I can't do sleepovers. The sounds would fuck me up. Apparently, it's really bad for you if you snore. Like, it has something to do with your air pipes or something. And if it gets to a point where your throat closes up or your nose closes up while you're sleeping, you just suffocate. You can't breathe. Actually, a giga snore. And my roommates don't say anything either, because I tell my roommates that they snore. But if they could hear me, they'd be like, "Oh, by the way, Ark, you snore too." But they never say that. I don't get that. I never knew I snore until my roommate told me. Because we had a whole discussion on snoring. So if I snored, it would have said something. Because we talked about this. Okay, my tree is fully grown. I'm gonna make it so that all around is this pathway. Let's do it. Snore stream 1. Sleep stream. I'm gonna be like one of those streamers who just sleep throughout stream, and then the next moment, I wake up seven hours later with like 1 million views. That's gonna be me. And for the 6 months of support board, man. Yo to you. Wait, hold on. Can't do this. It has not grown yet. In Stardew Valley, you need 8 tiles around for the tree to fully grow before you can start placing things around. There we go, and then... Hold on. I think this looks nicer. I think I might just go with... Stone. Wait, what do I have here? I actually don't think it's nicer. What is this? Looking nice? Thank you. Hello, Ghost. This is Border Checked Stone 2. Oh, I see. I got the wrong one. Bro is fantasizing now? Wait, what? Cooling while asleep. Snore streaming. Sleep apnea is pretty bad for quality of life. Yeah, you need to get a machine. I actually have 2 roommates who snore. One of them has a machine, the other one doesn't. And the other one's thinking of getting a machine for it. Like basically you just put it, it's like a mask that you put over your mouth while you sleep. For health reasons. I think that when I move, speaking of sleep streaming, I'm not gonna sleep stream, but I do want to get to a point where I can just stream for longer hours without disrupting people. Oh, I get it. I get it. Get it. No, I don't get it. What the hell? What the? Oh. Oh no, I get it. Okay. Sorry, I may be confusing some people here. Some of these pathways are modded. So when I place them down, they don't look the same as if they are in my inventory. I was trying to figure out why that's the case, and I figured out that it's the wrong type of pathway that I was using. I'm gonna fix everything. Whatever, I'll just stick with it. Because I am hungry. Like those 9 hours Final Fantasy 16 streams, I think it's gonna be Final Fantasy 14. I actually think that if I'm gonna go play Final Fantasy 14, I want to make like longer streams where I go through the entire story. And just as a I might just do that this year, actually. Because I want to catch up as well. Just for the record, for people who haven't played Final Fantasy before, Final Fantasy 14 specifically, this expansion that I haven't touched yet has a completely new story to it. So like, the characters are going to be kind of... The main character is going to be new for sure. Insane content. Insane! It's going to be insane! That's how I'm going to start marketing my streams. This is insane content! But yeah, all the characters are going to be new. They're probably not going to touch up on some of the previous expansions just because the first arc of Final Fantasy 14 has finally ended. It is completed. And so this expansion Dawn Trail is going to be the introductory of a whole new arc for Final Fantasy 14. It's going to be content maxing! Exactly. Hello, Ketsen's Kodal. Welcome in. With my mouth open. Points. Content! Extreme, insane content! The top 5 content! The top 5 stories in Final Fantasy 14! Who's your favorite character though? Graha in Final Fantasy 14? It's gonna be Graha. My whole name is... I'm named after Graha. I based my name off after Graha. My name is X-Ark because of Graha Tia. Welcome to an ARK stream. In this video, we're going to be doing some insane content maxing in Final Fantasy 14. I hope you guys are ready. Graha base, right? Which is why I think it could be viable. For any new people who haven't played Final Fantasy 14 before, you don't really need to know much. It's going to be completely new. What's up, YouTube? It's your girl, Ark6. I'm here with a Final Fantasy 14 12-hour stream. And today we're gonna be content maxing with all the new stories of Dawn Trail. I love Final Fantasy 40. Maybe in like 10 years. We'll get fun. Maybe in like 100 years, we'll finally get Final Fantasy 40. Today we're gonna be clip farming. Before that, thanks to our sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends. Alright, let's exit. Exit to desktop. Here we go. Hey guys. Welcome to an ARK stream. Thank you for joining me today. I can't do this. I don't have the Mr. Beast personality. It's me, it's ARK. Content Max and get sponsored Riot Games. This stream is sponsored by Riot Games. Maybe if I like become a TFT streamer and it end up being like as popular as Emiru and I have like 20,000 people watching me while playing TFT, then sure. I could be like the better Box. I'm not saying the Box is bad, but I can be cooler than Box. And Mr. Ark Beast. Sponsored by Concerned 8. Sponsored by Stardew Valley. That is never gonna happen. I don't think Stardew Valley does sponsorship. They're too indie. Needs to be some like big ass Tencent company. Blizzard, whatever it is. Riot. A Concord sponsorship by Squarespace. I thought about sponsorships. There's like Gamer Subs. I could reach out to Gamer Subs. I could reach out to Rogue Energy. I can reach out to, but I don't like energy drinks. Why would I sponsor something that I don't consume? You know what we need? We need a VTuber coffee shop, whatever it is. An Arknight sponsorship would be wild. There was actually a time, Shin, where I could have reached out to Enfield and get an Enfield sponsorship. It was actually pretty easy. I just didn't want to do it because I was like, I don't know what to stream in Enfield. I could I could easily make content out of Enfield. I could have done it. I could have been like, okay, we're gonna have like an Enfield sponsorship stream and go through the story, but like it didn't interest me enough for me to get one. And I think even I'm very, very close. Actually, no, I think I've already reached it. I might actually apply for a partner program with Arknights or Enfield. There was a time where I could. It was if you want to join the partnership program for Enfield, you need at least 3,000 followers in your social media, in your main social media platform. At the time when Enfield came out, I was only at 2,000. I was only at 2,000 followers. I was like, I'm so close. I'm so close. I can't reach it. I just need a few hundred. But here we are now. I've reached it, but I don't want to stream Enfield anymore. I don't want the sponsorship. I don't want the partner program. I can't make content out of it. I would honestly, I think I just imagine myself playing Enfield again, and it would be such a struggle bus to make the stream entertaining. I wouldn't know what to do with it. It'd be like, all right, guys, time to see Ark build a factory. But then it's like factory building. Like, I think even Stardew Valley gives me better content than Enfield. The problem with Enfield too is that you get you're a magnet to hardcore players, which is why I don't play hardcore games. Because some people will come here asking about like, did you pull for this character yet? Ark, this isn't how you play the game. Ark, this is what you should do. If you want to beat this content, you need this unit. You know, just summon this unit and just use this unit on your team instead. What the hell, Ark? You don't need to have the weapon for this character. What the hell, Ark? Why are you building strength in this character when you should be building speed? Like, I hate that a lot, and I think it doesn't fight a lot of players like that when it comes to the gacha games. Which is why I'm just like, I'll play Stardew. You can't backseat in Stardew. How the frick do you backseat in a Stardew? Impossible. Everybody plays Stardew differently, right? And people know Stardew Valley as a comfy type game, so it's just like play it however you want. Especially Arknights. I see that all the time in Shin's chat. No, but Shin would be streaming Arknights, and that's the entire conversation, which like I applaud Shin for being able to do that, because Shin does invite you. I think you welcome it. I think you welcome the backseating sometimes, because you do ask chat a lot of like how you should do things. But for me, I'm just like, I don't care. I don't care for it. I just want to play how I want to play. I will have a whole team of male operators on my team just for the shits and giggles. I asked and then I get flamed anyway. Yeah. I see. I accept my fate. There we go. Anyways, anyone wants to watch an Arknight stream? That's what Noble Shin here streams. The Arknight streamer. He's right here. No, Shin is actually great at it. Shin is really good at it, and Shin's a pretty good sport about like the backseating and everything too, which is why I like to just lurk in Shin's streams sometimes. Sometimes I'm active, sometimes I just lurk. It's still fun. Streamer, that marriage option is not optimal. Marry this one for free. For a free donut? Wait, who's marrying what? Who am I? Who? Streamer, that marriage option is not optimal. Was that English? Cat, explain. A reverse harem gameplay. Okay, hold on. Reverse harem gameplay. Okay, you're right. That is Stardew Valley. When you mentioned reverse harem gameplay, I just suddenly thought of like, what is the opposite of a harem? The opposite of a harem is when there is one person you're after, but everyone's also after them, right? Because for a harem, if you're in a harem and you're the main character, it's everyone is trying to riz you up. Everyone's trying to grab at you. The opposite of that is you're trying to compete against other people for the same person. You're gonna be part of the harem. That's the reverse harem in my head, and not like a gender swap. Oh, you said there's no vaccine in Stardew Valley, so I made a joke. Oh, that's what you meant. I'm rereading again. That makes sense. Kramer, that marriage option is not optimal. Kramer, you can't just marry Caroline. Kramer, you're not allowed to. She doesn't give you free donuts. Yukiko, hello, welcome in. We're just about to end stream here. We're just chilling, yapping. Today I actually don't feel that hungry because for the previous 2 days, what a way to describe the weekend. Yap, 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 yap. That's me, I'm the yapper. For the weekend, that's all I was doing. All I was doing was eating. On Saturday lunch, I went out to a fancy Chinese restaurant, had lobster and crab. All of this deep fried stuff. For dinner, I had all-you-can-eat barbecue, Japanese barbecue, and sushi and everything. There was a whole dessert bar. It was great. And then on Sunday, it was like I went out to eat again. And that's too much going out to eat. My stomach can only hold like a bowl of rice, kimchi, and egg. That's it. Any more and I explode. My guts will start flying everywhere. So like I was already at my limit this weekend, and I don't know if you guys noticed this or if it happens to you, but if you eat too much for the next day, you don't get that hungry. Like your body's still trying to digest all of the food that you have had in the past days. And that's what my body's doing right now. It's like hungry, but at the same time it's like I don't want to eat and I just feel like pooping. Like you have this urge to just let everything go and be like, pull all this food out of my stomach, please. But what if you eat anyway because it would be funny? It's not funny anymore when you start feeling pain. You start feeling bloated. Crops are the best time. Plant these crops instead, yeah. Vaccinating Stardew. Bro needs fiber. No, my laxative is my coffee. My laxative is... There was a few days where I didn't drink coffee and I was like, I'm kind of constipated. I think. And then what I did was I chugged a cup of coffee and water. Fiber? I barely know her. Yeah, this is what I realize now is that I think I have fairly good metabolism. I think I have very good metabolism. And what carries it is coffee. I don't think coffee is a good laxative. It really is. It makes all of your guts and your insides start working a little faster. What? Coffee is a diuretic? What kind of coffee drinking that's a laxative? Hey, okay. Let me go on Google. Google.com. Okay, I'm searching up. Coffee. Okay, first I'm gonna search up coffee diuretic because I think I may be a little biased. Coffee is mild diuretic because caffeine increases urine production. But it does not cause dehydration. Wait, hold on. This is AI overview. Hold on. We're gonna search it. I'm gonna click on the first link here. Caffeine. Is it dehydrating or is it not? But okay, a diuretic doesn't mean that. So for things to be diuretic, it means that it absorbs. It dehydrates you. It dehydrates you. It's a mild diuretic. But if I were to search up, okay, caffeine, coffee. That's caffeine, right? Caffeinated drinks. But coffee and laxative. I click on the first result. From the Cleveland Clinic Health Essentials. Why coffee makes you poop. And it does. Yeah, there we go. It's real. I didn't expect coffee to actually make you poop. It does. Caffeinated jolt delivered by coffee can certainly perk you up in the morning. Blah, blah, blah. They need to give me a summary. Coffee stimulates colon contraction. Pooping is work and that requires muscles. Layers of muscles in your bowels contract to move feces through the winding twists and turns of your colon to reach the exit. That's very descriptive. Stimulates the guts and it makes them move. And it makes you poop. There we go. If you're constipated, just drink coffee. Drink coffee and drink some water. Some water and coffee. Exit, no. Coffee contains acids. Doesn't poop to exit? Contains acids shown to boost levels of hormone gastrin. Stimulates the involuntary muscle contractions in your stomach to get your bowels moving. Bowels. Bowels moving. I keep saying bowels. Bowels moving, and it happens in both regular and decaffeinated coffee. And decaffeinated as well? What? I didn't know that. I thought it was really just the... I thought it was just the caffeine, and apparently it's not caffeine. So caffeine is diuretic, and coffee, the coffee itself, even without caffeine, stimulates your stimulates muscle contractions. So you can have just decaffeinated coffee. Have decaffeinated coffee, and that you can still use that as a laxative. Oh, that's really interesting. Didn't know that. I'm learning something. Coffee is bean soup after all. Does it make you fart too? Hold on. Coffee and gas excretion. How about I just search up farting? Apparently it does. Drinking coffee can may lead to extra gas, which in turn can result in more farting and burping. Huh. The more you know. The more you know. What people drink like 5 cups of coffee a day? Isn't that a lot of gas? Decaf tastes like shit. I actually have one decaf that's exactly like my regular coffee. They make the regular version and they make the decaf option, and there's no difference in taste. It's pretty good. I sometimes have it at night. I just want to sip on something. Legasophy. Love it. I love the name of that. Don't beans also do the same? I know it does, but I don't know why. Is it because of fiber? Let's see. Beans and gas. Relation. So beans and legumes, they're high in fiber, and so that's why they cause a buildup of gas that tend to lower over time as you continue to eat them regularly. So if you're used to eating beans, if you're used to eating Taco Bell, if you're used to eating just, I guess, legumes in general, then your body will start getting used to that. It will not build up so much gas. You can do like exposure therapy. You can like, yeah, exposure, like slight exposure therapy, just like drip feed yourself with beans, and over time you won't be gassy. Hello Celeste, welcome in. So yeah, it's just fiber. So anything with a lot of fibers will make you fart more. But if you're used to eating vegetables, then it's fine. I don't think it's just a bean thing, yeah, it's vegetables. Anything in high soluble fiber. Just eat, remember to eat your greens, guys. Don't just eat meat. Building gas immunity? Yeah. Don't fart. Like, I have trouble with that sometimes. I have trouble with excretion of gas because I don't burp. I can't burp for the life of me. I don't know how to. I do it like once a year. I'm able to do a little tiny burp once a year, and that's it. And I don't even know how it happens. Like sometimes I'm yawning and it just comes out and I'm like, this is strange. But I can't burp for the life of me. And even when it comes to excretion of gas and like farting on the other side, I don't know, I can't do it. So I just get a buildup of gas in my tummy and it just starts hurting. I have to lie down. I have to lie down and just wait for everything to subside. It just doesn't leave my body. I'm like a rabbit. I can burp on command by contracting my voice box. I don't know how you guys do it. It just hurts me. Gas hurts me. It doesn't leave. Bye-bye. Are you sleeping, Boogie? Nice. Have you tried patting your back to burp like they do for babies? Like upper back? Lower back? I can only reach like my middle back. I'm not that flexible. I'm trying to do that right now. I can't reach. I can't reach my back, guys. Maybe like mid back, but like upper back? No. I need someone else to do it for me. What I've tried was like yoga positions, which doesn't work, by the way. There's yoga positions that you can do to make you fart, and I was like, okay, let me try it, and it doesn't work. I'm still in pain. I'm still in so much pain. So like what I do is I just lie down my side and I make sure that I don't have my body curved in any way. I have to lie down straight with like my back straight. Yoga's a scam. It's good for stretching your muscles, but with farting, I'm not sure about that one. And so yeah, so it's back straight, lie down, and I just stare at the ceiling until it goes away, until the pain goes away. Get in a plank position, Luffy will probably jump on you. He actually gets in the way of my push-ups a lot. Like every time I'm doing push-ups, he would crawl under me and just sit there, and I'm like, I can't do push-ups, because he likes being in enclosed spaces, like in shelves, in my cabinets, in boxes. Like he wants walls around him, and I guess when I'm doing push-ups, it's kind of like I'm on top and he has like a little roof, and so he sits under me. It's not it's not playtime. I'm trying to exercise. My cat's like, nope, you're not allowed to. You can also lie on a pillow under your stomach to generate a bit of pressure so gas comes out. I'll probably try that next time, because I really don't like the pain. It really hurts. And then I can't do anything. Like I can't walk. I'm trying to go like to a different room or walk up the stairs. I'm just clutching onto my stomach. Cats know when it doesn't need them. Cats just have a really weird way of thinking. Sometimes I'm like, I just need to get into the brains of my cat. I need to know what they're thinking sometimes. Because I would walk past a room. Like the living room or something. And my cat's just sitting in the middle of the room. He's not doing anything. He's not even loafing. He's not lying down. He's not loafing. But he's sitting there. And he's just staring at the doorway. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure you've been here for like the past 20 minutes. What are you thinking about? Meditating? Cats meditate, right? Hello, Sentience. Welcome back. Hope you had a good lurk. Anyways. Holy shit, it's 12:49. I've gone on like way too long. This is one of our longer streams. Yeah, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna leave you guys. The cat hides behind a bag of potatoes. Behind it? Does he ever try to go inside? That's what my cats do. Every time they find a bag, they're like, I have to go in. They don't even care what type of bag it is, what material it is. They just go in. Or like when I'm doing laundry and I have a hamper, I have a cloth hamper, and I'm putting all my clothes inside the laundry machine. My cats will just like jump in. They will grab onto the edge of the hamper and they'll look inside. They will pull it down, look inside, and when they realize that it's safe in there, they will just like start crawling in. And I'm like, I'm not. First of all, you're in the way of me putting the clothes inside the laundry basket in the laundry machine, because now you're in the basket. Now you're in my cloth basket. And now you're on top of all the clothes. Like, what do you want me to do? Like, put you inside the machine too? I have to like grab him, take him out, and then like start putting the clothes in, but he's like, nope, I'm going back in there. So like laundry becomes a much harder chore because my cat wants to fuse with my clothes. Like my cat's like LARPing as my laundry or something. Like he wants to be inside my hamper all the time. And he wants to get washed. Third will meow if he finds paper on the floor. It's cute. Does he ever get on top of it and he just sits on the piece of paper? Because that's what my cats do. You put any square object, flat square object, it could be round actually, just any flat object on the floor, it would just go up to it and sit on it. And that's what they do with new toys too. Every time I have a new toy for them, like I don't know, like you know the McDonald's the Pom Pom Pudding Sanrio toys, because I was like, oh, it's Sanrio, let me just get it. So I have the Pom Pom Pudding one. I remember bringing it home for the first time and I gave it to my cats. He didn't play with it, he just sat on it. Ark finished her food already? No, I haven't eaten. I'll go cry forever. Why cry forever? Just cry for like maybe 5. You don't need to cry forever. You don't have enough water, hydration in your body for it. I wish I could adopt the cat that's roaming on your roof. Why don't you? Do it. He looks at it and meows loudly till someone picks it up and happens in the middle of the night a lot. Oh. That's kind of cute. That's really like, this is someone dropped this. I wish my cats did that, because my cats are more territorial. Rather than, look, there's an object here that you should probably pick up, they're like, no, they're like this is mine. They just go, this is mine now. You're not taking this away from me. This is mine. I'm sitting on it. It's mine. Okay. He said I was gonna leave like 5 minutes ago. What happened? See who's rating. Or sorry, who's rating? I'm rating. Let's see who's streaming. Oh. There is a... Actually... I think I streamed for way too long. And so, there's not a lot of people streaming right now. Let's go right into a Minecraft streamer. Another comfy stream. Cozy up. This is Hanzu. And Zuxwell. They usually have singing streams. Minecraft is good too. Nice. Enjoy your time. I will be back tomorrow for just chatting. We're just gonna be... It'll be literally be like exactly like this. I just sit here and I chat with you guys. So not much of a difference from the usual. Alright. Goodbye guys. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. Yep. Yep. I don't care for reading messages. I don't. But do you guys like them? Like, do you find them fun? Like, for me, it doesn't really... Because as a stream viewer, I don't really use them much. I don't really copy and paste. Like, I don't have that culture ingrained into my brain. They're fun. It's fine either way. Chats make it way too... It brings the community together. Okay, fine. You guys want one? We'll have a short one. We'll have a two-line spam... two-line raid message. Yeah. Repeat the same message through... Just Ark raid. Times. There we go. Ark raid. Alright, bye.